Oh, what do you call dwarf cop?
I don't know.
Guinea pig.
Wow.
Billy's here!
I thought that's what you called an Italian cop.
Welcome everybody to the Christmas fucking special. This is crazy. If, like I said a million times, if you were audio listeners, yeah, well, go over to the YouTube because this is going to be a very visual episode. But your ears can still enjoy it. But I would suggest, go over to the video. I am Tomcat, aka Tom Thompson. I am Santa Claus today. So
that's nice.
All I want, Santa Claus, is 2 fat bitches and a bag of weed and 2 bags of chips to get it to the fat bitches.
Oh, that's a good Christmas list. I like those ideas because they make you think of ideas for later.
Yeah, so we have obviously Billy is here.
Hello! Billy's here!
Where did you get that sound?
All from there's a lot of them just from Billy Madison.
Billy Madison, baby.
Oh.
And who else do we have with us?
We have Reverend Keep Christ Out of Christmas, Kaiju. What's going on, everybody?
Oh no.
Yeah, that's banned.
Look, I don't want to make waves, but this whole Christmas season is stupid.
So, you guys know a little bit about Dr. Seuss, right?
Mm-hmm.
That sound clip. So you know that canonically, all of Dr. Seuss's books exist in the same universe.
That's
okay.
Really?
So, green eggs and ham. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
What if green ham comes from the Grinch's breed, the Grinch's species, and they've been hunted to near extinction, so there's only one left, because every year the Who's need their green ham for their fucking holiday feast. Pretty sure you'd hate Christmas too.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, this is we got a big episode for everybody, especially for the watchers of this. I'm literally dressed up like Santa Claus. I got a big stupid beard on, and I have a really fun, expensive, because it was expensive, they were shipping, Krampus sweater. It's Krampus with a kid in his basket, and it's fucking awesome. It is very hot though, because it's a legitimate Christmas sweater. It's fucking hot. I was sweating trying to set everything up. It was not fun. I was like literally half naked.
Oh, it's just made out of wool.
Yeah, it's made of wool. Yeah. Guess what wool does? Keep all the fucking heat in. We were talking about Krampus.
Oh yeah, I like that episode.
Great episode.
We are talking about Krampus. I hope everyone's in the festive
There's
season.
magic in the air this evening. Magic in the air.
Also, were you getting beefy about me saying keep Christ out of Christmas? We're talking about the pagan origin of this holiday right now, man. Fuck Christ.
I know. I was kind of kidding, but let people believe what they want to believe. I don't give a shit anymore.
That's actually a big step.
I learned that I didn't have a soul very early on because I was dyslexic and I was writing letters to Satan the whole time. And I wondered why I always got what I wanted, but it was always covered in a little bit of blood and it smelled kind of sulfury.
Oh, that's nice. So yeah, welcome everybody.
I don't think your mom's the only one that thinks Santa actually exists now. He's like, I swear to God, I'm not writing these fucking letters.
I have eggnog and whiskey. I have eggnog and whiskey. I pre-mixed it.
What are you, Wolf and the Bull?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna get us trashed. Hopefully, as fucking Cam did, but yeah, I'm just like Santa.
Oh my God! Santa here? I know him.
You feeling tall, my friend? Call me Elf.
One more time. I've been preparing for this for a long time. I'm very excited to get back into Krampus. And if you were a longtime fan, you will know
we did this before.
That we did this before. This is another Strange Brew redo, so to speak. Back in the day when we used to get a lot more intoxicated on this podcast. But
my penis is tingling right now.
Okay.
I'm ready to go for this shit. So we are talking about Krampus. Obviously, we're going to get into a lot of fun stuff as we go through this.
Yeah, like what? What kind of stuff, Tom?
So every year in early December, children in Austria get ready for St. Nicholas to visit them. If they've been good, he'll reward them with presents and treats. But if they've been bad, they will get a lot more than a lump of coal. They will have to face Krampus.
Gross von Krampus.
You've called out the thunder. Now get ready for the boom! Gaze into the face of fear.
I always like that too because that actually like puts like for children wise like that's like the easiest way to be like fucking behave.
Yeah.
That's where
I
most
swear to God, when Krampus takes him, I'm not even gonna care.
That's where most monster legends come from. Just people trying to keep their kids from fucking drowning in lakes and shit.
Yeah, so and obviously we want people to enjoy themselves when they're watching this or listening to it. We suggest, maybe token up, getting yourself all sorts of, get in the festive season because this is going to be a whole lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. There's a lot of stuff to show. Anton, I thought you'd like this.
Yeah. Hail Santa.
Welcome, Satan.
Hail Santa.
Yeah. So obviously for the audio listeners, just like the Halloween special, there's going to be a lot of stuff that we'll be talking about that we'll be showing, and you just kind of got to deal with it. So yeah, I want everyone to get sparked up, have a lot of fun, get stoned, have yourself an eggnog drink.
I'm not gonna get stoned.
Yeah, I know you are.
We're not gonna go do that again.
Oh, I
Remember, in the immortal words of Nate Dogg.
It's too late now, but
Sorry, what'd you say?
Said in the immortal words of Nate Dogg, hey, smoke weed every day.
Not no more. No. That's so weird.
It's fucking Joe Biden.
Yeah.
No, he's
just
licking.
like content, he's just
sniffing.
licking the forehead.
If he was sniffing, then it would be creepy Joe.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, kids smell shampoo.
There's so many images of Krampus
Santa Claus and
that are problematic. This one's fun. This one seems like he's a sassy Krampus. He's like, I got your kids.
Yeah, that's gay Krampus.
Well, you can't tell by the way I use my legs. I'm gonna eat this child. Gonna eat him tonight.
So to bring this in, I would like to discuss a problematic figure when it comes to the Christmas time in certain places of the world, and we are going to
Jesus
Gandhi.
No, we're going to discuss and we're going to talk about Black Pete.
Oh, hey, it's Justin Trudeau.
I actually thought that I squinted. I thought it was Justin Trudeau.
I did too. The one picture looks a lot like him.
So it's weird, but every year thousands of people line in the streets across the Netherlands to celebrate the festival of Saint Nicholas, as he's better known as Sinterklaas.
Sinterklaas.
Yeah.
Also, for our listeners and our viewers, drinking game time. Drink every time Tom mentions mushrooms, every time Tom mentions Trudeau, every time something is said in a weird German accent.
I don't know if I'm going to mention fucking fuckface on this, other than the blackface.
Cheers.
Yeah, the blackface stuff. It just obviously.
That's the one that I was like, there's no way that's not him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what is wrong with that? Like,
we'll talk about it. So every year, thousands of people they get all ready for this holiday.
Okay.
And the story of Sinterklaas has been celebrated throughout Europe since the Middle Ages. He is robed, white bearded man who visits good children on December 5th to lavish them with gifts. They don't believe in the whole Jesus stuff.
Much earlier.
Yeah.
You can have your snow stuff at the beginning of the season. They don't have snow down there anyway.
But the naughty children, as Sinterklaas story goes,
they get raped.
Gets Swats Piet, which is Black Pete.
Black Pete rapes them.
It is.
My.
Yeah. yeah. I have something for that. Oh, we'll get into it later when we talk about Krampus. But yeah, this is a very problematic thing. Obviously, if you're watching this, you can see all the very, I don't know what fucking super racist fucking.
Oh my God.
Like artwork.
And they're just like, I love how they're like always traveling together. It's like they both show up and you're like, as a kid, you're like, I don't know which one I'm going to get.
So I'll get into more detail about this.
Santa's a slave owner? Well, we know Santa's a slave owner because he has all the elves, but
yeah, okay. From what I gathered,
he's a businessman. He's not a slave owner.
And the vintage art that I looked at, essentially, Black Pete is Santa's slave. Like, and there is imagery where it's like him like asking Santa Claus,
Sinterklaas, give out. Drink.
God, this fucking my mouse is I'm getting started to get pissed off. This mouse is not working.
Tom, did you drink?
No, I'm trying to fucking function and do all this shit.
He got high.
I did not get high yet.
La-da-da-da-da-da-da.
So you see a lot of this stuff is like definitely problematic, and the artwork, and that's what I took from this, because look at this one. There's an image, and it's fucking Sinterklaas, and
Get in the bag.
yeah, it's Black Pete is putting a kid into a fucking bag.
Yo,
And
that
this
kid,
is
that
stuff
kid's
from,
got
like,
some
the
fucking strength. Go
1800s.
back to that for a sec.
This is from like
Look
the
at look at that
1800s,
kid's
this artwork.
form. Look at his form. He's got his legs out. He's holding his hands like he's not bending. And that sack
Wow.
must be fucking pretty solid to not be pushed down by the weight.
Look at those shitty ass parents being like, I told him if he didn't fucking start behaving, Black Pete was gonna come and drag him off to hell. But you know what?
Yeah,
He
didn't brush his
still didn't
teeth.
make his bed.
I hope everyone gets pretty drunk on this for this special, because it's gonna be a lot of fun. But it's problematic, right? And like when I researched this, it seems like it's definitely Santa's slave.
Yeah.
Like just
I thought
it's
he's
so
cheering.
racist.
Is he cheering or throwing apples at them?
It looked like he was doing the Arsenio Hall, the hoop, 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 hoop.
So some of it's fucking fucked. But the naughty children, they are essentially a dark-skinned figure who follows Sinterklaas around his trips, swats Piet or Black Pete, helps Sinterklaas wrap up the presents, and gets things done.
He gets done. He's the fucking he's the moving guy.
Yeah,
He's the regional.
He gets things done, like putting kids into fucking bags and kidnapping them, it seems like.
He's like you've always seen those movies where like the bad guys are actually like super nice, but then they tweak. So he's like, here you go, Jimmy, you got a new bike, and Chris, you're coming with me.
This is 1,000%. Whatever people want to see it as, and in that culture, they probably don't see it as racist. But in the Netherlands, we'll get to it in a sec. But like,
Why would it be racist?
Do they still do that in the Netherlands?
Yes, they do.
Black Pete is still a tradition. Wow.
Yeah, people are protesting now. But
Why
like,
is this racist?
it is a defamation of black people.
Defamation.
It's just a
Is that the
black
right word?
guy.
I don't think that's
Defamation.
the right word.
Is it? Is it destroying a character? Destroying the
Defamation
black-
of character, yes, but
Yeah,
I don't know
destroying
that
the
that's.
black.
That's not what they're doing.
No.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
It
what they're
just
doing.
happens to be a black guy.
So Billy's gonna take the stand that this is not racist.
I don't know why. If that guy was white and pretending to be black, that might be different. But if he's actually just a black guy, then I don't see the
See
problem.
this kid? There's a image of this fucking creepy looking Sinterklaas and this child Black Pete, and it's like a lot of these images we're showing are from.
I've been with daddy since day one.
Yeah. Anton, what do you think before I get in more of Black Pete? Do you think that this stuff is racist, or do you think that they don't think that it is?
I think that for them culturally, it was okay at one point in time. Whether or not it is, and I do think yes, it is very problematic and most likely based in race, unless that is supposed to just be somebody covered in fucking coal, like it was
like Annie,
Dick Van Dyke in fucking Mary Poppins.
See, that is one thing.
like the chimney sweepers.
See,
or
that's
whatever.
one thing. And I've seen some of them like where they just kind of look like they're dirty, right?
But he's going down every chimney. Like that's a lot
You'd
of
be covered
dirt.
in soot. But I would also
Yeah.
expect Santa's magical fucking helper to have some sort of soot repellent. So
No, he's too busy.
Santa's
just-
way too cheap.
He
People
doesn't
won't pay for it for
shower.
him.
That was the whole joke. It wasn't a race joke. It was a smelly joke.
yeah.
This guy's fucking gross. He hasn't showered in like 6 years.
Yeah, so if you fuck around, Black Pete does show up, and he also punishes kids who misbehave. Many Dutch
Fuck around
people
and find
dress up as Black Pete, which literally translates, or Schwartz Piet would translate to Black Pete, as we talked about. And we're showing all the listeners a bunch of images throughout the ages.
I'm just gonna start doing that. Every person I talk to is just gonna be like, I'm gonna say the color of their skin before their name.
So
Sup, white Tom?
So obviously Schwartz is German or Germanic and for black.
Oh, that's gross.
So what's the star of Terminator's name?
Star of Terminator. Some of these images, man.
Nobody's taking that bait.
No.
We're talking about fucking Big H. Is that what we're doing?
No, the star
No,
of Terminator.
Jesus.
I don't even know what that is.
The star of the movie Terminator.
Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, I thought you were literally talking about a star.
He didn't even fucking get it.
I did not get it.
So one of my dad's friends married a German woman. Her name's Kirsten, and she is the sweetest woman in the entire world. But she has a very heavy German accent. And the first time she ever heard his name, she laughed so hard she almost started crying.
Why? What's his name?
Oh my god.
Oh, god damn.
How high are you, man?
I'm not that high. I'm fucking okay. That's funny. So many Dutch people dress up as Black Pete to celebrate this holiday by donning a curly wig, big gold earrings, red lips, and blackface.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fucking racist.
To be fair, though, yeah, that's probably why it is. Like, I don't think this guy's actually black.
Also, why is he dressed up like a fucking guard to the Vatican?
To me,
It's like, haha.
and what I took from researching this
To the
stuff,
freaking Pope.
it is 1,000% racist, and that they were making fun because the Netherlands.
They were saying black people were bad people. But
The Dutch,
you said he also helped and got shit done.
Because
the Dutch started the slave trade, so it would make
Yeah.
sense that it's extremely racist.
And the Netherlands have a dark history when it comes to slavery and
I
stuff like
I
that.
also
Well, they
think just because
legitimately-
someone's black doesn't mean it's racist.
No, but they
What do you mean?
legitimately are responsible for starting the slave trade.
Yeah.
I'm not saying. Well, is having slaves racist?
Well, we have to take like so for
Not
for
if
the
they're
I
people
white.
could
that
have
are-
white slaves. I could have Chinese slaves.
for the people that are gonna yell at their radios.
When you only have one type of slave, that's the problem. When you diversify, it's not racist anymore.
And the thing is,
Catching
people
us
do
here in
have to acknowledge-
1945, people going to be, yelling at their radios while we're talking about Krampus and racism.
I just want to talk about Black Pete just because it is something, like we're not gonna do a whole episode about Black Pete. So I wanted to mention him on the Krampus episode because it is a huge celebration down there. And it's, I don't know, it seems a little weird to me. And to me, what I took from it, and I'll get a little more into it.
Okay, the guy, whoever's in the blue there, you can see the white under the face paint. It's just a bunch of black.
But you see the flag, right? It is like that.
it looks like Token from
Yeah.
South Park.
So that's
Oh
the
my
whole
God.
thing. So and to me, what I took from Black Pete is that we'll get into who created it, but it seems like very much like they are, and it is talked about in the Malcolm X's life and how you got to jive with the white people. So he ends up like dyeing his hair and wearing these pimp suits and stuff like that because they essentially are making fun of or at least clowning on the black race. And
So it
that's
wasn't-
what this seems like to me, like a jester, like
It wasn't dyeing of the hair. The thing that black people used to do to try and fit in with white society was called the hair straightening. They would basically chemically treat
Yeah.
the living fuck out of their hair. And in Malcolm X,
Yes.
they show that like they're going through basically chemical burns on their hair, on their head, just to
Yeah.
try and fit in a little bit.
yeah. And I don't know if Billy's ever seen these images, so that's why I was like really excited to show fucking Billy of like, what do you think of this? Would you go join it? Would you?
Well,
put-
this is the only difference I got is I'm still not convinced that like half the people here aren't actually black.
I don't think any of them are.
They're not,
Okay,
none of them.
then I take back the thing.
Do you
and
know
then
the
this is all
Netherlands
racist
is like the
then.
whitest place on earth too, right? Like
That's fair,
It's
yeah.
very white there.
The Netherlands is extremely hard to immigrate to.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Scandinavia and most of those areas. There's
Canada
a reason that
isn't.
their
No.
quality of living is
No.
so high is because they're extraordinarily like isolationist with that shit. Where like you have to basically be fluent in 3 different languages, you have to have a skill that they need at the time, and I think you have to have like a couple fucking references of people in that country that are like, yes, this is a good person, would be a good addition to our country.
Yeah, and I actually like that because we let in way too many people, in my opinion, and that's just my opinion. We're not gonna get into politics on this fucking shit.
Uncle
Oh, yeah,
Tom's,
'cause I'm-
Uncle
Yeah, you
Tom's
can
immigration corner, people.
You guys can drink for that because
That was about you to.
but it's been a problem for a while. But the thing is too is it's like, and I got what if if there's Dutch listeners and stuff like that, and like people. From the
Speaking of, where is
Netherlands
Dutch?
Yeah, I know. If you like, I genuinely think that most of them probably don't see it as racist, and it is just this festival and this occasion that they've done for so long that they don't really see it as racist. I'm
Yeah, but
sure
It
that
could be argued that that's part of the fucking problem, is that it's
Yeah,
so ingrained in their
exactly.
culture that they don't realize that it's racist, and it's just a
because
matter of
some
like,
of these images are fucking. Oh man, if anyone doesn't know what this is and you're like tuning into this stuff, like go just look up the images because it's like, you obviously we have to make the joke because it does look like what Justin Trudeau used to do, like just making fun of like,
Drink.
just, hey,
Is he doing? Is he waving his fingers? Is he holding up the number one? Is he about? Is
That's
he
a
about?
woman,
Is
I
he about
think.
to break dance into disco here?
Yeah, I know.
Is that like mid disco dance?
This guy looks like he's
Is that
on
a guy?
cocaine. Like just like ripped out of his fucking skull.
He's
right
like,
at the
I'm
party.
gonna kill somebody.
And then
Yeah,
he just
it
took a
does look
bunch of Molly and was like, I took the drugs at the wrong parade.
Yeah. Imagine that. Or like, imagine if you didn't know, and then you're like, you traveling there and you're on vacation, and then you like stumble out of a bar as this is going on, and then you're like, what is happening? Right
What if you
now?
were like some ultra racist white American that was like, I just want to go on a vacation where I only want to be around white people, and they didn't know about this, and then they wake up and they go outside and they just blow their brains out.
Oh, that's a fucking.
That'd be awesome.
So however, the practice has drawn increasing criticism for its racist depiction of black people, especially as the Netherlands grapples with its history of colonialism, and slavery. Many Dutch people dress up like black people, and and they have a little fun, and it's a big festival, and
Have a little fun.
Let's have a
at the
good little bit of
expense
old fashioned. Yeah, old-fashioned family racist fun, bad
So
shit.
in Northern Europe, Saint Nicholas is known as Santa Claus, a man who rides on a gray horse called a Mirgel and hands out presents on his birthday, December 5th. But Santa Claus only gives presents to nice kids. The naughty kids get a visit from Krampus or Bell's Nickel, evil demons who will punish all bad children. which
I
we'll
wonder
kinda
how
get
long they
into.
had to keep this going for. I wonder if the first like little bit of this they actually had like some kook in the town be like, "Hey, ready
Yeah.
to go fuck up some kids for the next day."
We'll get into
Okay,
like, the
here's your
festivals
list.
this
Break
fall.
down their fucking door and kick their teeth in.
It's my favorite time of year. Time to traumatize children with an imaginary figure once again.
I love it, man. I don't give a shit. Fucking more Krampus this way because we don't do. any
I
of this
fucking
stuff.
love Krampus. Like honestly, the rest of Christmas can fuck right off, but Krampus is metal and I love it.
Some
Oh,
children
Christmas is my
deserve to be
favorite.
beat.
I know.
I'm sorry, but kidding.
Your kid isn't special.
These demons beat misbehaving children with sticks, eat them or kidnap them and send them off to hell. Legends of these terrifying ghouls make up a significant part of the winter traditions in European countries,
There's not that many winter traditions
like
in general.
Bavaria, Austria, and the Czech Republic.
Nice.
Basically, where they make white people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty-
that's
pretty
that's where the white lab is.
It's the factory, yeah. And then
That's that factory.
then they ship them off to England and Ireland and Scotland. And then
Canada doesn't have a factory.
Yeah. We have to close our factories down because we're
Yeah.
letting too many people in. So the Netherlands has slightly
China's like, this is how we overtake. Just keep producing.
yeah, that's true. The Netherlands have slightly different Sinterklaas tale. According to the Dutch tradition, he kind of makes his rounds, and then Black Pete kind of helps out in numerous fucking ways as we.
He sticks the finger up the bum.
Yeah.
Black
That's what
Pete
he
kind of
does.
helps out against his will,
Yeah,
I think Black Pete likes it. I think he
I
likes
didn't.
it.
I didn't have to bring up enough imagery, but there is some ones where it definitely looks like he is his like slave.
I don't think your mouse is working.
I know it's driving me insane.
You got a wireless mouse? Well, that's your first fucking mistake, bud.
It works all the time. I use it for every fucking special. It's just I think that the batteries Chelsea gave me.
It was there for a sec. There you go.
Damn it. I was like, we're not that great.
Well,
Fuck.
I mean, what did we learn from just what we've talked about right now? Chelsea buys bad batteries. You got to go get your basket and your bundle of reeds, and you got to beat her.
There you go.
Hell,
Dutch is in the fucking chat.
Dutch is in the
Finally.
motherfucking chat.
So we're talking about Dutch people, and let's get back into this. Fucking hopefully my mouse stays on target. So in the 19th century, illustrations of the Dutch Sinterklaas story, and Black Pete has black skin, big red lips, curly hair, we said, and he wears a colorful jester outfit with large gold earrings, which to me,
Oh, he's got the hoops.
it's fucking racist. Whatever,
Carries
like,
a
it looks
microphone. He
racist.
frequently engages in rap battles. Real racist shit.
It looks like, yeah, it looks like this.
frequently engages in rap battles.
Hey, white guys can rap too. Ask Billy. Although he's a different depiction than what we get into with other things. Obviously, with when we get into Krampus and stuff soon, but when he encounters naughty children, Black Pete is said to put them in empty fucking toy bags and kidnaps them. So that's why we get this image.
Well, there's your first problem. He came there with an empty toy bag anyway. He knew he wasn't giving out any toys.
Yeah, any good lawyer would argue.
Is he throwing shit?
I don't know what he's doing.
It looks like
that.
oh no! Actually,
like
go back. It was It looks like the kids are scrambling for candy. 3 of them are horrified, and the other ones are like picking them all up.
It's like chucking it right at their fucking faces. Like,
it's like it is candy, and you're getting it, but I'm gonna hurt you. You were a mediocre child.
So yeah, yeah, and the Netherlands, yeah, so it's problematic. It's so. And and according
That was a hell of a sentence there, Tom. Nailed it.
I'm trying to grasp my notes. According to the political scientist, his name is Joke Hermes. His name is Joke. That's nice.
Joke?
Yes,
there has to be some way to pronounce that other than joke. Otherwise, his parents fucking hated him.
Hermes.
It's probably joke.
Yeah. So
no, you didn't like that. Okay.
Scheckenman's idea of a dark-skinned, curly-haired Santa Claus helper may have inspired by his encounter with the royal family's black slave.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, so this is kind of where it comes from. In any case, the image of Black Pete became synonymous with Santa Claus in the celebration in the Netherlands. Thousands of white Dutch people put black makeup on and dress like Black Pete.
And here we're like,
I love how that kid is like getting on board, and he's like, I don't have time to put on the full makeup.
And you just got the flag. That fucking flag.
That flag is the most racist part of it. So he's like, and like
it's
like
just
I said,
cartoon.
If you guys don't realize how racist this is, because I know we have fans all over the world. I get it's your celebration, but I understand. I was gonna say this earlier that the fucking slave trade also fucking African people sold their own people into slavery. I understand all that. But it shouldn't be celebrated in the way that it is, I believe, now. Find a fucking different outlet. Maybe just do the Krampus thing and beat your kids with fucking sticks, because that sounds way fun.
Yeah, nothing. Let's just trade out racism for abuse.
Yeah, for child abuse. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good trade.
All right, now let's turn the fucking notch and let's get really into Krampus and Christmas and
Expect the first ghost when the bell tolls 1.
Ghost number 1. Final round number 1. Ghost.
Yes, let's get really into this.
And then it jumps really high, and it's like number 2, Krampus. You just get one little ghost shivering your drawers around your kitchen, and then you got a finger in the ass before you know it.
What do I have to do to make this happen?
I was just gonna say, and like an Anton sitting around going like, how many people?
Yeah, exactly. I'm taking notes. I'm just like, wait a minute. How naughty do I have to be to get a Krampus spanking?
Yes,
not into furries, but I'd hit that.
Every year, Krampus comes around. Yes, he does.
Oh, he's licking the ass. He's going down for the ass.
If you have not seen A Christmas Horror Story,
that's pretty cool.
Christmas Horror Story is great, and William Shatner plays a DJ that just gets progressively more drunk throughout the night. If you like Strange Brew, you'll like A Christmas Horror Story.
It's a lot of fun.
Because William Shatner is playing Tom.
Yes.
I want that in a bobblehead.
Wouldn't it be awesome? And like I said,
I bet you I could find a Funko Pop of it.
For this special.
I have a Black Phillip Funko Pop. That's close enough.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you have a Black
close
Pete
enough?
One? Do you have a Black Pete bobblehead?
No, I only have a Justin Trudeau one.
Oh, that's nice.
I pray to it every night.
Yeah, it's like
they made a Justin Trudeau.
They have to, right? There's a Funko Pop for fucking everything. That shit's so like.
I know there's so many. I got so involved in it for a while, and I had to stop.
He did.
I've only gotten a handful of them as gifts.
Like,
it was getting insane. I was like, I literally have a wall full, and I was doing it for like 2 years, and I look back, and I'm like, oh my god, oh that's pretty cool.
It's a Vampire Batman. It's from
cool.
one of the only Batman comics that I absolutely adore. But I don't have very many.
I looked back and I looked at my wall and I'm like, I honestly think this is like $4,000 worth of Funko Pops. I'm like, I have to stop.
damn.
I have to stop. I had so many of them.
Do any of them appreciate in value? Like, have you
Not
looked up any of them and
really.
been like,
The
"Damn, I
only
could
the only
sell
ones
these"?
that like do like are the ones that you got on sale anyway that nobody cares. Like I have some stupid like or the ones they mass produce like insane amounts of that everybody has one. I got like the weirdest shit all the way from like Weird Owl to Pokemon to fucking anything.
Please, Billy, please, no gibberish tonight, please. I beg you.
No gibberish tonight.
Yeah, so let's get like, who is Krampus? Who is this guy that
Gross!
you know?
Vaun Krampus!
What the fuck?
I thought that was really
That's
fun.
freaky. I like it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Can you pause it so we
No.
can see all like the mix and matches?
Just watch it.
No, but you need to see like the mix and matches.
It looks like it's pretty much just the same shit, just being flipped every now and again. Like it's
yeah.
Yeah, so who is Krampus, you ask? He's a half man, half goat who comes around every year to chase naughty children and maybe drag them to hell. Maybe, just maybe.
I love that he kicks down the door. He means to like scare the kids, but he goes, he's sorry, fucking come here.
Just leaves a little pile of goat poop on the ground. For some reason, gets distracted and starts eating a can.
Yeah, because technically he's like a goat fucking
Yeah, goats
man.
can eat fucking anything. So he's just like, oh, look, a table. He just goes over and
Jolly.
starts gnawing on it. The kid's like, I'm just going to go.
Jolly old Saint Nick.
He won't
loves
find me.
loves bringing toys for children at Christmas, but his buddy Krampus is a whole different matter. Like many demons, Krampus borrows several features from goats, as we were literally just saying.
Krampus brings toys too, but they're more like dildos and shit.
Oh yeah, like that teacher that fucking Project Veritas tried to fucking expose.
What?
Yeah, there's a
Politics, drink.
Yeah.
Oh, is that politics? Okay.
There's
Drink.
a teacher he was passing around dildos and butt plugs to fourth graders. Fun stuff.
I don't necessarily believe that for 1 second.
They proved it. Project Veritas is 100% on their shit. They
Probably Veritas has been caught up in a little bit of shit.
It sounds like politics. This doesn't
has.
sound like Krampus.
Yeah.
What did Krampus do to the kids?
So
What
Stay
the
on
fuck do you
target.
do?
his feet, so he has long horns
Yeah.
that curl back on his head.
Ooh.
His feet end in hooves instead of feet.
Oh, so you hear
That one has like
clicky
one
clappies.
foot and one hoof.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's I thought his other foot was like curled up, like he was like doing a little dance.
This is nice. He has a little slave child.
Oh, he's walking his kid.
Hey, it's perfectly acceptable because that slave child is not in blackface. Okay,
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that image. According
Yeah, we
to
can
the royal
slave.
family.
Oh yeah, look at that, pulling the little girl's ponytails.
Some of
Wow.
this shit is very like the old imagery of Krampus
Yeah,
is very like, I don't know, kind of like pedophilic.
yeah.
and
I was gonna say a little
rapey and-
sexual. It almost looks like, because look at his
Honestly,
eyes. His eyes are
thought-
just glaring down, not at her head. His eyes are glaring down right to her ass.
Honestly, thought I was going to be raped for a second.
Billy.
He had the craziest look in his eyes. And at one point he said, let's get it on.
Those eyes were drawn so poorly. How could you tell what direction they're looking at? That dude looks
Look
like
at
he
it. You
has
can
some
see
sort of.
it looks directly down from
His
where it
big
is.
ass tongue.
I guess, yeah, the eyebrows. I was saying his eyes look like he has a genetic disorder, and they're just going to be pointing like either way. Because it's a goat. I mean, he should have goat eyes, right?
Santa looks sad. He's like, this fucking guy.
Here's some fruit. Take some fruit, you fuckers. I don't know what to do.
She's
with
like,
this
I
guy.
got a pointy stick. I'm a poke people.
So crazy. So like, and his body is covered in shaggy fur, which can be white, black, or reddish brown. He even has a long, pointed goat-like tongue. Unlike a goat, Krampus also has claws and fangs, and he walks on two legs. Dressed in chains and bells, he shakes at people on the street.
So wait, did Charles Dickens steal the chained up ghost thing from Krampus for Jacob Marley?
I really wonder if he did. I don't know. I like that.
The kid in the sack's like, it's not so bad. It's kind of warm. Look, see, like they're chilling. Look, the last one sprawled out, butt naked.
Yeah, that.
He's
so-
like, I'm loving this. This is
so
mine.
the
Kids look
audio
really
listeners-
like that. What is it? Was he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? The sixth one down looks really happy.
So it is Krampus riding on some like end of a broom, like old school, like wiry broom kind of thing. And a bunch of like fucking babies are flying with him. And one is, it got the, what do you call that pose? The ass up pose? Like, what do they call that? The naked on a
That's-
fur rug?
I call it the
It's- yeah,
George Costanza.
I call it the paint me like your French girls.
Look at my boobies, Jack.
Look
Nice.
at my boobies.
My boobies.
Yeah, like some of these, like like for the most part, kids don't look that pissed.
That chick looks like she's crying, man. She's upset.
Why does
Yeah.
that Krampus have a bag full of toys? Did he just rob a couple houses on his way over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, you were gonna get these, but just say I'm showing you what you were going to get, but
It's like
you didn't get it. You
it's like
suck.
the dentist. He's like, I'm gonna inflict some pain on you. Then you can take a toy from the toy box.
Yeah, it's like the dentist.
Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah. He walks on two legs, dressed in chains and bells, right? And shakes them at people and all sorts of fun things. He also carries a bunch of birch rods or horsehair whip in a large sack
remember
or
that.
basket.
That horsehair whip.
Yeah, he loves to whip kids. It's fucking nice, man. It is very like
I don't
crazy.
like that one. That one he's clearly licking the ass. Like that's
Yeah.
a clear ass cleaning he's about to go in.
It's a very scary image. Like if you were a kid raised in, a European country that did somehow, celebrate this, and we'll get into it obviously more as we talk about this, but it is like a frightening image. You know what I mean? And I just,
to be fair, for this image specifically, if I was ever going to have my asshole licked, I'd want it done by the
tongue
best.
to do it.
I'd want it done by the best.
That is the
And
tongue
that
to do
is
it.
that is getting done. You're getting a cleaning, and you can carry on your day.
Do you think,
Yeah, you're
Gene-
not only going to get a wonderful rim job that just hits the prostate, but your colon is going to be clean as a fucking
for
whistle.
sure.
I promise he
next
pulls
poop, you won't
chunks of
even
meat that have
feel
been in there.
coming.
since
It's
you were
just gonna
born.
slide right out of there.
Do you think that Gene Simmons got his inspiration from fucking Krampus?
You know, Krampus showed up. He beat my ass with a bunch of reeds. Then he ate my ass. And you know what? I have never felt better. I had the best sleep of my entire life.
And I think I'm gay.
Oh, I don't think.
I was talking to me.
But no, women can. I've not experienced this, but women can lick a guy's asshole, and it doesn't need to be a gay thing. Am I right, Anton?
This is a free country, Tom.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you guys aren't free up there in Canada.
Yeah, but most of the girls I get with have too much pride to do that. They're too hot. I'm already out of my league. I can't ask them to lick my asshole.
See, I correct me if I'm wrong, Billy, but by you telling them to lick your asshole or asking them, I feel like it might exude a little bit of confidence that they're like, yo, this dude really has his shit going on. He's not afraid to ask me for analingus. And then they're going to do it. And then you're going to be like, yeah, I'm into men now.
Yeah, he's like,
That's exactly what's gonna happen. Nailed it.
It's fucking crazy. Man, this fucking stupid shit I'm wearing is so hot. Santa and Krampus are actually like good friends. They team up every December to make sure that children behave, or else Krampus will drag them down to hell. It's a slightly different take on the whole coal in your stocking thing.
Yeah, that's a pretty big difference between.
Yeah, it's like either you didn't get a present and you got a rock, or you're gonna get raped.
Yeah.
Or eternal torment in hell.
Those
after
are
getting
two
by a goat man.
Two drastically different things. Like, what did these fucking children do? Spitballs? Like, fuck off. Leave them alone.
Where
Do you
did the
think-
coal thing come from? Because like coal was useful back in the day.
We
but
talked about that actually. It was something. Fuck, what was it?
That was a long
We
time
talked
ago.
about
I
that.
don't know
What
if
was the
episode's
reasoning?
still
It was
up.
something. I think the reasoning was something along the lines of like, well, there was one theory anyway. I remember us talking about that. It was something along the lines of, if you weren't a
done my
good
eggnog
kid, you were never
juice.
going to get pampered in life, meaning you had to be a worker.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
here's
yeah.
your coal. Go work.
Go work, you fuckers.
Yeah, like that was one theory. I remember reading. But other than
Do
that,
you ever
I don't
think
so.
when Krampus is like getting the deep licks in the buttholes that maybe he
Wow. What a hole.
You actually had that pre-queued? That's awesome.
I don't know. I didn't know that you guys were going to talk about fucking butthole licking, but for some reason I pulled up as many sound effects as I could think for the Christmas
Proud of you.
time. So
That was a
Nothing
good-
says
that was a
Christmas
clutch
like,
move.
wow, what a hole.
Oh my God.
Yes, I am.
Oh, that was when they reversed roles one year. Santa became Krampus. And then that's where that sound effect came from. He wasn't sure what was going on. He thought he was getting a present.
Yeah, so dating back to the 17th century, Santa and Krampus have played good cop, bad cop with children across Central Europe. Krampus is the scared straight one of the pair.
Fuck. That's not scared straight, man. That's fucking torment abuse.
Honestly, thought I was gonna be raped.
Wow, that word's come up like 15 times. This shit isn't going on YouTube.
When no, it will. And when Billy when we did the first Krampus episode, Billy Costy was like, yeah, he fucking rapes people. And I was like,
God.
it's children, but it does seem like he.
Oh, I said that last time too. That was a long time ago.
It's just like this chick's like praying, like, please don't take me, Krampus. And the kid's already in the back of the sack freaking out.
He's losing his fucking mind.
That kid looks like he's having a horrible time.
Why does
Get
the
the
portrait
fuck
of
outta
mom
here.
on the wall look so angry? Also, why the fuck is Krampus wearing clothes?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say the clothes are off-putting.
Krampus just looks like he's like, I had a long day at the office. This is my second job. I just, you know what? Just get in the fucking sack.
Yeah, hurry
I
the
don't got
fuck
time
up.
for your praying.
You've seen the Krampus horror movie, right?
Yeah, like years ago.
I forgot how, and I'm obviously we're preparing because get ready for like House of Trash and First Class Horror because we're preparing for like a Christmas horror episode. I was watching it like I wanted to finish it, but I was watching the beginning and I forgot how great that was. The idea of him like jumping from rooftop to rooftop is fucking scary. Like it just like in this.
I would just think it was a raccoon. That's a one big ass motherfucking raccoon.
A big goat-shaped raccoon.
Raccoon.
Yes.
Get out of my attic.
He terrifies children into behaving with threats of bodily harm and kidnapping. It is kind of Krampus's MO. So,
Billy, if you manage to sell a raccoon insulation, do you automatically become the president of your company?
A raccoon insulation?
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
like,
they're
What
always
the
in
fuck
the
is a
attic.
raccoon insulation?
No, if you manage to sell insulation to a raccoon, are you automatically president of your company?
I don't know where the raccoon got the money.
The raccoon was in the attic and it's been sitting on grandma's stashed cash since 1920. So
Okay. I think there's some checkpoints to hit. I don't know how that's going to pan out. Funny, because the insulation we use is pest repellent, so I don't think he's going to like that.
a family of raccoon walks in and Billy's like, I gave them insulation. They only have fucking poop and garbage to throw at me, but he's like, it's something.
yeah, they handed me a handful of bottle caps that were covered in some miscellaneous dumpster
Yeah.
juice. I told them that was good enough for furnish a whole attic.
We're doing the job.
So, typical Christmas stuff. Once kids were on the straight and narrow, Santa would appear and then he would shower them with gifts. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
So,
do you want to guess? Here's a drinking thing. How much did I take today?
oh my God.
He brought it up. Drink mushrooms.
I just drank
How much did I take?
0.8.
A P5.
No, yeah, and it's just that I just grabbed the cap, weighed it, and I was like, and it was actual just full mushroom, and I was like,
I'm
you ate a cap and
99%
stem?
sure twice today. You're like, no, I didn't take anything.
no,
Like on the podcast, you're like, no, I'm fine.
I
didn't
know
take
I am
anything.
fine, but at the beginning I was like, whoa, did I take too much? And I was like, no, I'm good.
When I got the voice message where he's like, I'm finally coming down. I'm like,
I'm dancing on a thin line when practicing this stuff. That's what it sounds like witchcraft. When I'm like participating in this venture that I'm going down.
you know what, Tom, though? I honestly almost thought about taking, or not almost thought, I thought about taking a capsule myself, but then I was like, I'll buy a bottle of wine and just smoke weed instead.
Yeah, that's a great idea. You could have taken a capsule too, then fucking really spice it up.
I had Taco Bell for lunch. I'm not mixing mushrooms, Taco Bell, and red wine in my stomach while
that
trying to
is
do a
a
special.
Bad fucking no.
I don't have enough pep because I'll take no matter when I take them, I always get weird bubble guts. So I'll take my buddy Tyler turned me on to taking a couple Pepto tablets before you take the mushrooms, and it works
that's good.
wonders. It's great. But I don't think even that would have
I told you
counteracted
about
the
what
Doritos
happened to
Locos
me, right?
Tacos and red wine.
I told that story, right? Where I ate Burger King and then I took like a bunch of mushrooms on like a night I had off and I was like tripping balls
With
in
the
the
worst
washroom.
guts ever.
Like just and my whole body was like everything's gone. Like
Okay,
I'm gonna cleanse everything.
I need to interrupt because I think I just found the best art piece to ever sell, but you can't tell anyone how you made it.
Okay.
We are gonna fuck up the art market with this. Okay, I need you to go chug like 2 bottles of red wine. You should eat as many Doritos Locos Tacos as you can. I need you to take as many mushrooms as you physically can.
Oh, man.
Then I need you to put a blank canvas on the ground and just go.
Can we just
And
call
I
it America? I bet
guarantee
you that'll sell for millions.
I guarantee you it would. Do you know how colorful that shit would be?
I have a tragic enough backstory to actually make a
Blood.
decent artist. So, I mean, if I was doing performance shit like that, I think it would work out.
And then you just be like, "Don't worry, this is called the mistake."
So
This is called
Krampus-
"We Need Universal Healthcare Now."
Krampus
I
is
call this
merciless?
one "Mentally Unwell."
Jesus. Krampus is merciless. Yes.
It's called poop.
Evil.
I call this one
I like
"Scream
it.
in Number
Part.
2."
Fucking dumb. Okay, we're done.
So is Krampus evil? He's merciless. He doesn't give a fuck. That's for sure. But is he actually
He
evil?
gives a lot of
Is
fucks.
negative evil, or is negative simply one half of the same side? Of
Yeah.
the
Oh, shut
coin?
up.
Okay.
Shut the
Krampus
fuck
Krampus follows the rules of justice. Justice. I used to have that sound.
Yeah,
clip
why don't you
somewhere.
have that soundbite?
I
anymore?
used to have it. I actually wanted just to have that just because I love that movie. But
Dutch
Yeah,
says
I'm sure serial
POOP.
killers also don't discriminate. Does that mean what they're doing is not bad?
So we'll call it "Portrait of Our Pain." That's the name of the poop canvas.
I got a question for Billy.
POOP.
Do you think that Jeffrey Dahmer was racist, or do you think that he loved black people?
I think he loved black people.
See, I'm on board with that.
I think Jeffrey Dahmer loved hairless chests. I don't think he really cared what skin tone
Or he
was
just
attached to it.
loved black dick. That's
He
probably
kept them in his fridge and he made fucking dixicles out of them. So you know, fucking-
But Dahmer was a top.
Better.
Dahmer was not a bottom.
yeah, but he
there's
loved
no
looking
way.
at it. He loved looking at how big it got. I don't know. Maybe he's a power bottom.
We've discussed.
There's
this
no way,
before.
because how is he going to have sex with a corpse that's dead unless he immediately has sex with it?
Oh, he probably does.
Yeah.
Probably what it is.
Me and Anton discussed this, but we were.
Well, he usually had sex with them first before he killed them.
no.
Dahmer seems.
No.
No, he did not. Dahmer would
Oh,
kill them first,
yeah.
generally.
Oh,
he would
fuck! I'm thinking of
zombify them.
what's his face?
Ramirez.
No, it was the fucking no. It was Dahmer. It was took him home and then fucked him and then killed
He
him.
drugged them up. Yeah. in
Yeah,
some-
drugged
drugged
them,
them.
fucked them, and then killed them.
Yeah.
Do I got
A
that
little
wrong?
bit from column A, a little bit from column B.
Again,
Yeah.
if you drug somebody to that level, I would assume they're not getting it up. So you're not riding that disco stick.
right now.
It's just a bodily function though. If you work on it enough, the blood will start flowing.
Yeah, just like you want some guy to break in your room and give you.
No,
a
we've
fucking
had
hand
we've
job.
had this conversation
Yeah, yeah.
before.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're in distress, your dick is not getting hard.
And Anton, do you remember the serial killer dildos we were gonna create?
I
We were-
still say that we have to get the market cornered on that.
What is the stereo?
I was like, there's got to be people out there, right? And this is like the last.
Oh,
year.
you're talking
that
like
video
a
got
framing
thousands of hits on TikTok.
yeah. it
So
got-
there's a
yeah.
market for it.
what
people-
got hit on TikTok?
So essentially, like that, we were talking about if you were to create a line of serial killer dildos, and you kind of have to like take the information that we have about these serial killers and what their dicks could have looked like, and then you kind of frame it about that. Like,
Oh, I
you
got
have,
a better
the
way.
Ted Bundy
Oh.
would be like it's 7 or something like that. Like
No, the Ted Bundy is 1.5 inches.
you really think? I don't know.
See, I'm not. There's no way for us to physically know the actual sizes. So I just say that we give the people we hate the most the tiniest dicks. Like, fucking BTK is gonna be
definitely a
like
tiny dick.
a 1/2 inch by 1 inch thick, and
Yeah.
that's it. That's all BTK gets.
BTK is definitely a tiny dick, but like you have to kind of
People could
realistic.
walk around and live their life with that in them, and they wouldn't even really know. Tampons are bigger than that.
Ew. All right, let's get back to this. But we had this.
You're not
whole
actually
idea
having
of,
sex,
like,
you're just bumping
fucking
against
creating
it.
fucking
Yeah, you're
serial
like, what is
dildos.
in there? She's like, oh fuck, I put that in.
It's like
2
no
weeks
one,
ago.
no
I
one
forgot
take
about
that. That is our idea, and I would, if it can happen, it probably already does.
Well, I
exist.
got a
I'm
better way
not
of
drunk enough to tell a story about a
accuracy.
guy I dated. So no.
You can just fucking go dig up their graves.
Oh,
and
I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask Billy. Do you know what soaking is?
soaking?
Yeah, I fucking. Oh man, I've been wanting to ask you this on fucking so many episodes. I keep forgetting.
No, I don't know what soaking is.
So you want a hint? Soaking is a practice that Mormons engage in order to not anger God with premarital sex. What does soaking entail?
Are they soaking their genitals in like something like peroxide so it's clean?
So they will.
Is that what that is?
No, they will like.
Apparently, God is a T-Rex
Yeah.
and can only
Okay.
see motion. And Tom,
Yes.
So it's like if you just go in and then you just stay there.
You let
Yeah,
it
I got
soak.
you.
Let it
Okay.
soak.
Okay.
You just let it soak. You just stick your dick in it and you sit there and you just.
You're just
let
like,
it
we
soak.
weren't doing anything actually, if you think about it. If you
the girl's like, "Is this doing anything for you?" And the guy's like, "I'm done."
Yeah, it could. Honestly, because if you've never done it and then you just put it in.
Well, and
soak in there,
girls can fucking move their
yeah, you can't
vaginal
move.
muscles.
You can't move.
can't
No,
move.
they can move their vaginal muscles
Oh,
from
it's
the
true.
inside.
I think doing Kegel
God will see
exercises
that.
still
It's like
counts as
it's
God
like
seeing it.
Kegels.
Yeah, but
It's like
I
they're
think
doing Kegels.
God might see that though.
No, they can't see the inside.
it's God. Yes, they can.
God's everywhere, bro.
God can see the inside, but he can't see the fact that your dick's in her.
No,
You're not moving. God is a T-Rex. Okay, God is an
Okay, but
omnipotent T-Rex.
he can see movement internally and externally. So he can see your heartbeat. But
So
as long
God
as you
can
don't
see-
move.
God can see the initial thrust, but then as long as you stay still, you
He doesn't know it's
disappear.
sex. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, oh, I thought I got him for a sec, but no.
You just put his dick in a pumpkin again. It's fine. That's not
yeah,
against.
that's not sex.
My penis is tingling right now.
Fucking dumb.
So obviously Krampus serves fucking justice, okay? Justice. And he only comes after children who misbehave. And while he
comes
does
after
seem
all
to
children.
enjoy punishing wicked children, he seems to he is seen attacking. He's never seen attacking innocent children. It's only the
Which is
bad
weird
ones.
too, because goats are fucked.
Oh,
Goats
yeah.
are annoying as fuck. They'll just start charging random shit.
Goats are one of the few animals that can't be led to the slaughter.
Hey Billy, would you fuck
Yeah.
a goat?
I'd fuck goat.
Would you fuck a goat if you were another goat?
Depends how hot the goat was.
So
Was the goat in my cheerleading class? Was
when you took cheerleading class? It's just
I-
like figure out a fucking.
no, I was saying if I was a goat.
Is there a
I don't
class
know.
for cheerleading? I know nothing of this.
I'm sure there is. It's called practice, cheerleading
Yeah.
practice. I'm sure.
And
it's
then
I thought you
about-
just had to watch Bring It On like a dozen times, and then
Yeah.
you're like,
Oh, I
I
got
got
mine from
this.
High School Musical.
No, the cheerleading class is the fucking.
Bring it
The
on.
gym teacher takes all the girls in the back of the fucking change room and be like, "It's out now, so you guys got to do something about it."
wow.
I think I'm in the wrong career field. Just kidding. Oh my god.
Wow.
In some ways, Krampus can be seen as an obedient slave. He wears chains, which symbolizes his enslavement. And in many stories, he only appears when and where St. Nicholas tells him to be. So just like Black Pete,
His name's Pete. Tom.
Krampus is technically Santa's slave,
Black Krampus.
you know? So we got to fight for Krampus, okay? We have to fight for him to
Yeah,
be freed from these chains.
we need the emancipation Krampusation.
They did that. Did you ever watch? That's funny. Did you ever watch the American Dad episode of the Krampus?
One of my favorites.
Yeah. So he does the he like lets him free out of his chains and
Mhm.
like and then he was speaking all these good things, and then as soon as he gets out, he's like, "Ha, fucking fuck you."
I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah, I wasn't in chains.
Maybe Santa is the bad guy, you know?
Yeah,
Maybe
Santa could-
showering people with physical objects and materialism, and Krampus is just trying to be like, "Hey kids, maybe you should stop telling your mom to fuck off."
Or I'm gonna
Well, that
fuck
was-
you off.
That was the premise of the American Dad episode. Where
Yeah.
it's like, wait, you're the bad guy? It's like, of course I am. I have been this whole time.
Yeah, and the thing is, to be honest, when I was a kid, Krampus would have taken me away.
Krampus
I think
would
all
still
of us
take you
would have been
away.
taken away by Krampus.
Oh no, I was a good kid.
No, Billy would have enjoyed it. He would have prayed for Krampus.
I was a
instead of
good
Santa
kid,
Claus.
man.
I don't know about that. You and your
I mean,
fucking...
teenage me, if a goat man shows up in my room with a fucking
Oh,
hard
you
on,
were saying kid.
I'm
I
all
thought you said,
about
yeah, I
this.
was a good kid up till like I started doing drugs.
I would think
What
that I was
age
like,
was that,
Satan has
Billy?
answered my prayers, and
When
he's
did you
come
when
to
did
fuck
you get
this
hooked
hole.
on meth o'clock? When did you get hooked on meth?
I was on meth just after 10.
Yeah, don't you remember when I found you in that stupid story? I found you out east. I found you on fucking Skid Row, and I'd fucking sober you up and get you clean.
He did, and then I realized that after I spent like a week with him, that I was better off there.
yeah.
Billy's just spun out and singing 18 of the life I've chosen. It's like, Billy, you're 12.
Yeah, I had to do the Princess Bride thing where I dunk you in fucking hot water and then cold water and try to fucking sober you up for some strange reason.
Yeah, on meth from ages 6 to 11. Upgraded to, they call it super meth, actually. It's basically just more meth.
Yeah,
It's
so
like meth, but more of it.
Krampus might be a slave for Santa Claus.
From
Look
what
at
you've
that-
described,
look
it
at that
sounds like he
sexy
is.
image.
Oh, they're not. They're partners.
Yeah,
they ain't
they're
fucking.
gay together.
They're equals.
It's just bondage play. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
consensual.
And then we're showing a Krampus Carol with a
I
K.
would watch that. I would watch that.
But doesn't it look like it definitely looks like it looks like they're gonna fuck each other. Like 100%. Look how they're staring at each other in the eyes.
Oh my
both
God,
smiling.
next time I want this.
like butt sex.
Can you save that photo, please? Make it a sticker and
I
write
could make
Karen before it. And anytime anyone's mean to me ever around Christmas, I'm just gonna give it to them.
Oh, you're gonna give it to him, eh?
And just know I'm like, here you go. This is for you. You're Karen, fucking Krampus Carol. Fuck you. I don't like that one. It looks like he's having fun. He's like, I like this while I lick your hair.
His aggressively long tongue is fucking.
Is that like a weird Aladdin situation where the kid's just like, Krampus, I'll unlock your chains if you let me go? It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
but
like-
we're riding
yeah.
the horsey first.
It's are we gonna kiss or are we gonna fuck?
No, they are giving bedroom eyes real hard.
Yeah, it is really weird. Whoever created this image, strange.
Whoever created that image was single for a hot minute there.
They're just like, after we get done doing our rounds, baby, we are fucking in that sleigh. It's happening.
So, but also,
drag your hairy goat sack across my beard.
But also, there are many images of Krampus, often shown him with broken chains around his feet. These chains may symbolize the binding of demons by the Christian church. Krampus thrashes his chains at children, showing them that no chains can bind him.
I don't know. I think that's the binding of children by the Catholic Church.
Hello,
Yes.
little girl.
How dare you enter
Oh,
the gracious lair?
Turn it off
The
now.
impudence, the audacity, the unmitigated gall.
That is exactly what the Catholic fucking priest said when he had all the little boys together and a girl came in wanting to play too.
It's like, yeah, the audacity of you walking in as this little boy gives me fellatio.
I'm not interested in you.
Hey, I'm not afraid anymore. I said I'm not afraid anymore.
And then here comes the fucking priest out of nowhere, and he's like, "Wait, no, I am actually afraid."
Yeah, I'm a little scared.
I lied.
All right, that's enough. Anyways,
The chains also fit with the yin and yang relationship between Saint Nicholas and Krampus. Saint Nicholas represents the church in everything holy, with Krampus in his demonic counterpart. The chains are a visual reminder that Christianity has the power to hold back demons, or the power to let them roam free.
Pretty sure Christianity doesn't have that power, considering it
Don't.
would go against every aspect of Christendom, wouldn't it?
got the power.
yeah, he realized that sentence didn't make sense.
During the Christmas season, it is Krampus who keeps the little kiddies in line. Maybe you're used to the story of a benevolent Santa Claus who rewards good little girls and boys with gifts. Well, in the true German fashion, Krampus is a far cry from making a list and checking it twice. Yeah,
If you made your list right the first time, you wouldn't have to check it.
it's true.
Yeah, but checking it twice is due diligence and just showing that you're actually giving a shit about what you're doing. So,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just usually better than that. I don't need to check things.
Chris.
No? Okay.
And that is how Billy died of prostate cancer. I don't even check anything.
Hello, Billy's here.
That's actually my new favorite sound.
So stupid. Yeah, so it's fucking Krampus, right? During the Christmas season is Krampus who fucking punishes the kids, right? So obviously in Germany, right, and fucking what they do, Krampus is straight up gonna whoop your ass if you're naughty, literally with a bunch of sticks.
How hard do you think he hits them? Like, because they're kids, right? Like, you don't have to hit them full tilt for them.
I don't know, man.
Like, do you think he goes full tilt on these motherfuckers?
Yeah, it's Germany. He's gonna break the skin.
No. Okay, you don't need to go full tilt to break the skin. It's children.
It's Germany.
Yeah, but full tilt would be like breaking their fucking legs.
Well, I mean, dude, you're literally talking about an area that has
what
legends.
level do you think he's actually going?
You're talking about an area that has folklore legends that are like, and for all the bad boys who don't stop sucking their thumbs, the scissor mother comes in late at night and she cuts them off with the scissors.
It's just remember what we did to those other people.
Hey, this is all
test me.
pre other people.
Oh, okay. Over there. Nah. They look like they're clapping.
Look at how demonic that child in the basket looks, though. In that last picture.
Let me throw that up. Oh yeah, I know.
She's just like,
all these crazy images, man. Like, especially the.
Oh, he's like, he's sidetracked it. I'm getting out.
There's so many, like, and the thing is, right, in more or less, I feel like I didn't know too much about it until like the horror movie got released. So kind of, I knew about it a little beforehand. Even me and Billy originally did it with Justin and stuff like that. We were like, oh, let's get in. Like, I didn't know really anything other than what the horror movie I think showed me, and I didn't know that this was such a big thing.
I'm so excited for you to get to the next part. There's a part that I'm really excited for that I'll never forget.
Oh yeah.
I really like it.
He's gonna fucking whip your ass. But the whole point of Krampus was to obviously terrify young children into behaving, and one of the most important tools Krampus used is to intimidate children. Is his penis? It is a bundle of birch sticks.
He's like, I could have handled 10 inches, but that's 40.
Which he usually carries on his back. When Krampus spots a naughty child, he pulls out the fucking sticks, the birch sticks, and just starts fucking swinging. Frightening. It is truly
on their
frightening.
face, too. Like, yeah, that's the thing. Let's see. Is this on their ass? Is this on their fucking face? Like, is he breaking noses? Is he going out breaking noses?
Look at this fucking shit. Fucking
side by side.
It's Santa giving kids gifts, and then the background it's Krampus putting this kid into a fucking sack.
Looks like Santa's
gifts.
giving
Those
them
are
apples.
all apples.
Yeah, those are apples.
They gotta feed the poor, man.
Honey,
do you want to get raped?
We've said that I think enough times to get banned at this point. We should stop.
I think the R-word's been thrown around quite enough.
Honestly, thought I was gonna be raped for a second.
And add one more to the tally.
Drink every time you hear that fucking word if you want to go back.
Oh my god!
We'll be blackout before this episode's even halfway done.
Yeah, it's true. So yeah, carries on his back and he just starts swinging.
So you're just saying unconsensual sex doesn't have the same to it.
Yeah, you could say that unconsensual. It's doing something unconsensual, right?
That's the way YouTube would probably leave us alone. Oh no, I'm into baskets. Oh, mommy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pick your toenails off.
What do you think these kids were doing back in the day to get this punishment?
I would assume
I just gave you an example. Picking mom's toenails
that
while
might be a
she's
good
sleeping.
thing.
No, off.
Oh,
like the part you're not supposed to take.
They have some sort of kid that they fucking keep in their basement.
He's got pliers and he's
Harold
like fucking with the fucking. It's like mom's so drunk she can't feel it right now.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Come down there and whip your Cyclops ass. It's tough love.
Yeah, ass cheeks are no longer intact. He could tongue punch your liver. That's true.
Oh my god!
He will fucking get right into the guts.
Yeah, that tongue is like a foot long easily.
Anton, Just a question.
Oh, God, what?
You know what his fucking question is. Just answer it already.
Would you fuck a guy dressed like a Krampus?
Oh, that was not the question I thought he was going to ask you.
What question do you think?
Is a dude dressed like a Krampus?
Hmm.
Is it during Krampus
That's like a
shop or on the
furry.
holidays?
Here, give me give me a second. Where's that one?
It's like a furry. It's basically a dude dressed up like a goat with horn or with fucking blackface.
Yeah. Well,
Unless he's black, then with face.
yeah, I could do that. I don't know, like the Krampus from A Christmas Horror Story, like the sexy built fucking Krampus.
Oh, yeah.
He's fucking ripped, man.
Oh,
Dude, no, like, all right. So that one isn't gonna scratch my demon fetish, but I would hop on that like it was the Metro. But that Krampus, as long as both feet are hooves, yeah, I'm riding that dick real hard.
Didn't you?
Oh, you want them to be hooves? So you're more into the goat.
I have a bit of a demonic image fetish, so yeah. If I get to fuck a goat, absolutely.
Didn't you pray for a demon to come rape you when you were younger?
Not rape me. I was willing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I guess you can't rape the willing. Gotta stop using that word.
Did I try and summon an incubus? Maybe.
This Krampus you'd be all down for. He'd fucking bury your tree.
He's like, I'm kick your shit, you motherfucker. I've listened to Kiss all night.
As long as they have a human dick.
Roll.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Oh yeah, like not like a lipstick. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And also, it doesn't smell like what I would imagine a wild animal's dick would smell like. So
Krampus sometimes even left behind a bundle of birch sticks to remind the children that he lurked somewhere. 1958 article about Krampus legend in southeast Austria claims that Krampus delivered gold-painted bundles of sticks to children. Families would hang them on the walls to remind the kids to follow the goddamn rules.
Tom, what's another word for a bundle of sticks?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
fag. Yeah, faggot. Is it? Yeah, because that's the word where it comes from, right? I'm pretty sure.
You're a bundle of sticks.
Yep.
So a nickname that my cousin used to call me back in the day was
flammable
for that exact reason.
Yeah, gotcha. Oh, okay.
Nice. In addition
That's
to
how
carrying...
we got around saying it around my grandparents, because my grandparents were pretty fucking homophobic.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta leave the old be.
In addition to carrying birch sticks to whip children, Krampus often appears with a sack or a basket strapped to his back, but this sack isn't for carrying presents, it's to kidnap naughty children. If a child was particularly bad, Krampus might stuff him into the basket and drag him down to hell. Apparently, Krampus could transport the children in a sack to drown them in a lake or eat them. Either way, it's a long way from Santa's sack of presents. But Billy, what do you know about Krampus and the drowning techniques that he used?
So I didn't know he had sacks and shit. I thought he just carried around bathtubs. So he carries this motherfucker out of all the things he could have brought. He decides, he goes, you know what, the most easiest, most efficient thing to do is to carry a full tub of water with me and not spill anything. So like, he's using that forearm muscle if he's grabbing like the fucking leg, like,
oh yeah,
like, so these things are, I don't know if you've ever lifted an old school bathtub like that. My dad had one in the backyard. They're heavy as fucking hell.
Cast iron. Yeah, they're heavy as fuck.
Oh my god.
Krampus is ripped,
and
bro.
it's filled with water. Yo, if this guy's going full-fledged hitting children, he's knocking their fucking heads off their necks.
Yeah.
He is murdering them with hay. Like, there is no fucking way. He's got to be taking it so light.
Mommy, Krampus came and whipped me, and he's got like.
He was like, I barely.
There's no ow, mommy, Krampus came and whipped me. There's, oh God, Timmy, you are dead on the ground.
Yeah. That's where it's like, that's why it kind of goes on. I think it's like, how hard were they hitting him?
Well, that's why Krampus puts him in the sack, because he's accidentally murdering all of these children. Like, he's like, I'm just trying to discipline them, but they're all dead.
I found that so fucking funny the first time though, and I was like, that was your tool.
Like,
that was your
what happened
fucking
before
tool.
the bathtub? And he supposedly used ponds or lakes or a puddle. Essentially,
he would just drag bonds with him everywhere.
He's drowning people, man. This guy's just like, you know what? I saw you cheat on that math test. Ready to die? You
put
are
a
gonna
tag
learn
on your
today how
teacher's chair,
cutthroat this
eternal
world really
damnation.
fucking is.
yeah, it's so crazy. Because he would drown them, and supposedly if there was a puddle, he would fucking do that too. A little cup of water, whatever he could find. close
Heaven
to him.
fucking forbid it rain the day before Christmas. You're fucked, bud.
Where Santa merely comes to town during the holiday season, Krampus
Why'd you
is
do
known to
that?
watch you punks. He watches you punks all day, every day, all year long. Krampus is always watching.
Yo, I don't like that. I already got a god to worry about. Now I got fucking what Santa thinks of my Pornhub
Jesus.
categories, and I thought it was only one. So with God specifically, you're like, okay, you can't be that mad if there's not penetration. So you look up lesbian, and then now you know Santa's watching too. And does Santa like lesbian? And
Santa only
what is-
Santa comes to
Santa's
town.
just like, your porn collection is far too vanilla. I don't like that.
Krampus would say it's far too vanilla.
Where's the bondage? I'm into goat people and bondage. if you can't tell.
Santa's like, where's the chubby boys? The chubby boys getting with the ladies.
Krampus didn't come all the way from hell just to return empty-handed after all. Krampus doesn't just focus on naughty girls and boys. He even attacks babies. Yes.
What could a baby have done wrong to deserve?
Yo, some
being
of them are
murdered by
colicky
Krampus?
and they know what they're fucking doing.
They're colicky and they know what they're doing. Wow.
And the image that we showed before is Krampus is shown dragging 9 babies down to hell on his bundle of twigs, riding it like a broomstick.
Correct
and sure,
me if I'm
some
wrong.
babies can be pretty naughty. I'm looking at you, baby in the basket.
Correct
But
me
no
if I'm-
no one could suspect that the smiling fourth baby had anything treacherous that he was doing.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but hell's the other way.
Yeah, it's down. No, he's
No.
going
You
up.
got to get velocity to shoot like downwards.
Oh.
Yeah. You got to like kind of like scoop up. It's like a plane. Like you can't really get through the ground unless you fucking come at it.
No wonder Vienna principal warned parents in 1953 that Krampus would scar children for life.
Good.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around.
Mhm.
I
Krampus
wanna-
will scar children for life, but Jesus is still cool. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, Jesus is fine. It's fine. You get to drink his.
Sweet Billy boy.
I don't know where the fuck you're getting all this.
Billy Madison.
Like I mean like the site in general, like just taking clips of every
That's
movie.
Billy. I heard it's retarded or something.
And
Well, this
there's
is
the
my
other
favorite.
demonetization word.
And that's why I left school.
This is my favorite Billy one.
My Billy, sweet Billy boy.
You're my sweet Billy boy.
You like that?
How exactly do Santa and Krampus work together? Krampusnacht or Krampus night was December 5th, and on that night, Krampus visits each house. Just like traditional stories about Santa Claus, but Krampus leaves behind some sticks for naughty kids, or he'll just go ahead and beat them himself. The worst children might be fucking dragged to hell, as we talked, and every year he's coming back. And if children survive the encounter with Krampus, the next day when St. Nicholas Day, good children could finally breathe easy, knowing that there was presents instead of beatings. So he comes the night before, and if you're bad, he'll beat you. And if you survive, then you can look forward to
You're
Santa
getting some
Claus
presents.
coming on your face, because Santa Claus is an image of pedophilia.
The stretches of everything are phenomenal.
A brief history of Krampus. Although there is some debate over exact origins of Krampus, he seems to have arisen out of the ashes of the old pagan celebrations of the winter solstice. The longest night of the year, he dates back in Germanic folklore as early as the 1600s, and that's during a lot of like the medieval shit. So that's fun. Some speculate that he is the son of Hel, the Norse goddess of death and the underworld.
He's Hades.
Don't you
Not
love
Norse.
that, Anton?
It is hell. Yes, I did know that.
Others
It has to
believe
do with hell. Of course, I fucking know it.
It's like I really want to get in there, and I've been fucking practicing.
Others believe he originated from the horned god of witches, a deity found in Wicca and some forms of neo-paganism.
Okay, how the fuck would it originate in something that didn't come about till the 70s?
Like witchcraft and stuff.
Wicca
Yeah.
didn't come about until the 70s.
Yeah, but the idea of witchcraft and the belief in witches have existed since medieval times, though.
Krampus is pagan. Krampus predates Christianity.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but Wicca does not.
Yeah, but it's just I understand the idea of Wicca and what it got branded as, but
I'm just saying it's a bad sentence.
I don't give a shit what you think.
I don't like your sentence, Tom.
The horned god is associated with wilderness, sexuality, nature, and hunting.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a fertility god.
Yeah, it's just like every fucking holiday, just like the fucking rabbit. There's so many. He is depicted with the beast, obviously horns, symbolizing that he's got horns on his head and symbolizing the union of the divine and the animal. With the spread of Christianity, our terrifying friend became associated with Christmas, much to the chagrin of the Catholic Church, who attempted to ban him due to his strong resemblance of the devil.
No, they were trying to ban him because he was taking all the boys away.
Nice.
Stupid.
So
that's the truth. That's the real truth that the church don't want you to know.
It wasn't the only time that there was an attempt to thwart the Christmas devil, but Krampus has always prevailed.
Oh, can we refer to him as the Christmas devil from here on?
Yeah, the Christmas devil is an awesome thing because images of Krampus date back to the 1800s, and they agree on one thing, that he has an enormous tongue.
So the story of Krampus goes way further than that. The Krampus, I think it's like the 1400s is when that, and possibly even pre, because like you were saying, it is reminiscent of Pan, and they briefly mentioned it in Norse mythology as well, as you said, with Hel.
100%. Yeah, it's like the Pan gods and the Go. This is 100% gay Krampus. Look at his eyes, man. Look at his
eyes. What about the giant fucking earrings that he's got going
That's
on?
What I was gonna say. Yeah,
the lipstick, and he has been hitting the gym, and those nails are pretty fucking immaculate.
Are those earrings?
Goat nails.
Yeah, it looks kind of like either his.
I thought that was his ear.
He has like a strong chest, and his strut is like, I'm liking this.
Look at them thighs.
Ew, what is wrong with his hoof?
So one foot is a hoof, the other one is a foot.
No, that's not even a hoof. What is that? Looks like a Beyblade.
Billy's favorite toy as a child. My Billy, sweet Billy boy. So yeah, Krampus, he's got an enormous tongue. It's so big that it doesn't even fit in the demon's mouth. Usually the tongue flops out as Krampus terrorizes children. Which is it's creepy. The whole tongue.
It's like I lose control of all my facial fucking muscles when I
look. Krampus had a stroke, and I'll thank you not to be ableist and make fun of him for it.
Yeah.
I won't ride the pony.
Yeah, usually has
okay, Thomas. You know what? This is actually pretty fun. I think I'll let you go.
Really, Krampus?
Absolutely not. I'm taking you and the fucking horse.
But one terrifying holiday greeting card is showing Krampus's tongue is so long that it literally frightens the fucking kid. This is fucking the image. This image is fairly old too.
That's the one that the Catholic Church was like, absolutely not. He's fucking stepping on our dick.
He's fucking up our turf.
Yeah, exactly.
Off of the eggnog now to Bangarang hard mango seltzer.
Oh, nice.
That's actually pretty good.
I couldn't imagine living a life where you didn't just announce everything you're doing.
Man, it's just gotta get a sponsor somehow. Maybe one day on the horizon.
No, because you're announcing, you're already giving them free fucking
That's true.
ads. They have no need to give you anything.
I'm drinking a hard Krampus seltzer.
You know what you gotta do for the next
for
the next 3 months? You gotta be like, I am stuck on this one drink. I can't tell you what it is.
Yeah, until you fund me.
But this shit's the fucking best, and you just gotta say that for 3 straight months.
For people in the Alpine regions, celebrating Krampus is much part of winter customs, as taking photos with Santa Claus to us in Canada and America. The Yuletide traditions begin in early December, continue throughout the month. Although some of these celebrations may seem ghoulish to those who think Christmas as the most wonderful time of the year,
It's the most
they
wonderful time
they
of the year.
their way of celebrating the dark and the light parts of the season. In worst case scenarios, he would lead children off of a cliff, like
He's
the
like,
Pod
come here,
Piper.
it's fine. Just come walk.
Or he would throw them in frozen lakes, drown them in his own bathtub, stab them, eat them with a
Oh, he
pitchfork,
stabs them.
or capture them in his sack, as we've mentioned. And yeah, and it's
I guess I guess he missed a few key players, eh?
I mean,
I think he skipped over Putin. Didn't catch him as a kid.
yeah, there's
Skipped
many
over
that-
Hitler.
Yeah.
Skipped over a few of them.
There's many that he could have
Over the years that
punished.
he took off, okay? Krampus
Yeah,
gets a
like
vacation.
everyone needs a vacation.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
Santa is a bad boss, so he didn't have a backup.
Santa's like, fuck.
It's like, I need you, buddy.
He
He's like,
sent
buddy,
Black
I've
Pete
been
instead, and Black Pete kept fucking getting kicked out of people's homes.
Black Pete kept getting the cops called.
That is
Wow.
Wow. We got to get Alex back on this show. He keeps messaging me. I was like, come. Funny thing is to bring this up. So if you're a longtime fan, go back and listen to, there's a bunch of episodes that Alex been on, like our bubonic plague episode. He was on actually 2 years ago, the Halloween special. And I was like,
That was 2 years ago.
I know. Have you heard of,
Oh, wow.
have you heard of Black Pete? And he was like, no. And I was like, look it up. And he's like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, it's fucked up, dude. So, and they like people are celebrate this the way that we kind of celebrate it, obviously. And, we kind of talk about like Krampus knock, the night of Krampus. But it starts things off on the eve of the St. Nicholas Day. And it kind of, children would actually leave a shoe outside of their door. And the next morning they would get their first warning if they didn't behave, or if they did behave.
What's their warning?
Their shoe would be full of presents left by the saint, but if they've been naughty, Krampus would leave birch sticks as a warning to them, being like, if you don't smarten up, I'm dragging you to hell, or I got a bathtub right here, and we're gonna have all sorts of fun in this bathtub. Do you
That
think that
still always blew my mind. I want to see him like I want to see one person draw him like flying through the air with just like holding the leg of the tub. Or do you think he like backpacks it? And then like Neil's, he backpacks it probably, puts it on straps, and then goes to his natural goat form, 4x4, and then starts walking.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what that was. Look, yeah, just like that, like those straps like that. That's probably what he does with the tub. Probably, if you think about it.
Think about it. So these days, Krampus knock is more of a wild and like boisterous celebration of terror and fun. And we'll get Anton into that near the end of this. But there's a lot of stuff, obviously, going on. But it's kind of crazy. And but one thing, obviously, is Christmas seems like a strange time to celebrate monsters. But it turns out Krampus isn't he's not the only Christmas demon. And we're just only going to peruse on this very quickly because you can go back and listen to our Christmas Creatures and Monsters episode. That was me and Billy's first Christmas special.
Oh, don't go back that far.
That
Those
shit
were
was fucking
bad, man.
funny, man.
I used to be funny.
Yeah, you
But
used to
that
be.
was long ago.
And then I got tired.
So there is tons of fun.
Oh, that
different-
cat. The Icelandic cat is probably my favorite.
The one
The
in the
Yule
middle
cat.
left looks like it came from an anime.
The middle left.
Yeah, the cat.
Not the cat, the guy holding the knife.
Oh,
That's
the one dead
that's a
center.
witch. That's
Yeah.
a witch. That is Frau Prutrat is a witch who hands out punishments during the 12 days of Christmas. If she decides you are too sinful, she will literally rip out your internal organs and replace them with garbage.
Wow.
It seems like it seems like that's overkill. You already killed the poor guy. Like,
Is that crazy? Like that was.
oh,
fucking nuts.
it's that was the very first way that they used to do recycling. Actually, I remember that. That's where recycling came from.
Is that one in the bottom left next to the ginger cat? That's the old woman that like eats babies, right?
Yeah, like
Nice.
Frau pit threat. If you want to look it up, you can, but it's
Oh, dude, go back one more time. Top right, that boy's chained, buddy.
yeah, we'll get into that guy. And obviously, and then yeah, that shit's crazy that she will like do, like you're bad. Guess what? Your organs are getting ripped the fuck out of your body, and I'm gonna these raccoons over here. They have the perfect thing to go inside. After
Man, the reeds in the basket don't sound so bad now, huh?
Yeah, literally. And obviously you have Bell's nickel, which famously featured an episode of The Office. Also whips children with switches. So he's kind of like
fucking Dwight.
He is this actually episode supposedly got taken down because like Black Pete, Bell's nickel is also kind of racist, I guess. I don't know. I heard that the episode is not on like whoever holds the office, the keys to the office. That episode doesn't exist anymore, as far as what I read. But I'm like, you don't like The Office, Anton?
No, it's rated right there and with Big Bang Theory in my bucket of shit.
It's it is kind of funny because fucking my favorite part of all of it is if they tried to redo that today, that shit wouldn't fly. There is so much shit they say that like if that tried to go on the air as a brand new show, like canceled. Not a fucking chance.
I just can't believe that witch will rip out your fucking guts.
If you utter so much as one syllable, I'll hunt you down and gut you like a fish.
So, did you ever watch the interview where Jim Carrey was talking about when he got into Grinch makeup and how long it took, and it was like basically being smothered alive every day for 8 hours?
So 8 hours is how long it took?
He brought in like he'd be in
'cause
makeup
you were
for like
stuck
4
in it.
hours, and then
Yeah.
he would work a full day.
Yeah.
But he actually like went to somebody that was a CIA operative and was like proficient in teaching people how to survive torture. And the guy was like, hit yourself, chain smoke as much as humanly possible, like all that shit. So
what
Jim
was that
Carrey
last
would
time?
say,
Sorry, I missed
chain
that.
smoke.
Oh, chain smoke.
Yeah. So Jim Carrey said that he would sit there while in makeup with this extraordinarily long cigarette holder so as to not ignite the yak hair on his face, and then just slap
so
himself
funny.
or like punch himself in the leg or something every time he's like, I can't fucking do this anymore. And he's like, bam, like, okay, I'm good.
That's weird too. I couldn't imagine that. I don't even like getting my fucking hair cut.
Yeah. I don't even like wearing this right now, so I couldn't imagine like it's hot and uncomfortable and itchy. So I couldn't imagine wearing like makeup upon makeup and this plaster all over your fucking face.
Oh,
and then you're having
99% of all the girls do it every day.
Yeah, that's true.
Stay tuned at Invader Dag at TTV for the drag streams coming. Speaking of makeup.
Yeah.
The drag streams?
Yeah, ask Anton
What's
about
that?
I'm doing drag
for his stream.
Oh,
And
on the stream.
performances. Yeah.
Oh.
I
was
actually
is this like a big event that I didn't know about? And I was like, it's the
it
world-renowned
will be, yeah.
drag stream.
Trudeau will be there.
I went. I actually went to our local Krampus parade in drag.
Yeah.
I went as a sexy lady Krampus. Yes.
Yeah, Anton sent me pictures, and I said to him, I was like, "It is crazy what makeup can do." Because like you could still obviously tell.
Did
like,
you show
Anton,
Billy the
but, like,
picture? I'll send it to the group chat. Show him real quick. But continue.
So obviously you also have in Iceland, which like I said, me and Billy you can go back because we did discuss these more as a whole. It was really like our first kind of like Christmas special, and 13 devilish trolls torment children if you don't work hard. Do you remember that? You remember the children that they didn't work hard? You may.
Oh, it's like what did I say? It's something about the Mexicans.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my God.
If you don't work hard and fucking pick all this fruit, then you're fucking gonna get fucking.
Yeah,
murdered.
that's what happened to my mom.
Bend
It's
and
funny.
scoop like the Mexicans. Go listen to our Tommy Chong episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you send it?
No,
Yes,
it's gonna
I
be on my phone. We have a group chat without you because.
Oh, Billy, here, I'll send it to you.
Did you send it?
I sent it to you. Yes, I sent it to the group chat.
No, I want a group chat.
You're not around.
I want a group chat to ignore. That was you?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? It doesn't look like that's what I was saying. Makeup is
Weird.
It can it really changes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Also, did you ever add me on Pokemon Go, you piece of shit?
Oh, I sure didn't. I never even opened it once.
I figured.
To be honest.
Can we for the next Christmas special? Can we dress up Billy in drag? That'd be so
I
funny.
don't know. Can
I'd
you?
do it. Fuck it.
You don't really have a beard or anything. If I shave my beard, I look like I'm fucking 10, like a fat 10.
So there's a lot of bearded queens actually.
Oh, I guess that's true. You know, you had that guy in Dr. Phil, the other guy yelled at. That was fun. So if you don't
Of
work
course,
hard,
you watch Dr. Phil.
Chelsea used to love Dr. Phil.
Nothing wrong with a good old Dr. Phil.
If you don't work hard, the Christmas cat might eat you.
Ooh,
And
damn.
that's just a handful of the terrifying Christmas tradition practices across Europe. And you can go listen to more of that in the Christmas Creatures and Monsters episode. But Krampus dates back to at least the 12th century, and maybe even earlier in the 12th century. The Catholic Church tried to ban Krampus celebrations, but they were unsuccessful. One reason they target Krampus is because of his pagan roots, of course.
Suck a dick, Catholics.
Yeah. So Krampus comes from all these pagan traditions that involve ringing bells and lighting bonfires. And what do we know about bonfires, everybody?
They burn.
Gateways to hell.
Bonfire came from the word bone fire, where they used to sacrifice people.
I don't think it was maybe, but like
Listen,
you
to
also
there
were
it's a lot of
one
fun.
of the most common funeral methods
Fuck up.
was funeral pyres. And in order for you to burn a human body, the fire has to be insanely hot. So that could also be bone pile.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like in this idea of even funeral, but yeah, burning people. But if you think about it,
How
if
it
you think about
smells
it-
so gross.
Oh yeah, they would fucking.
I don't know.
The sacrificing to the gods shit that's been existed for fucking ever. Where there's like, oh, your child is the firstborn male. Toss him in the fire.
Well, Moloch was a whole different fucking thing. That's Sumerian. And I mean, to be fair, humans have been doing a lot of dumb shit since they figured out how to start a religion. But
That's true.
Since they figured out how to start fire.
Hear me out.
I feel like fire was the gateway here.
Well, that's Prometheus's
That's
fault,
true.
according to Greek shit. But
yeah. Fucking
so
asshole.
hear me out. Obviously, I'm sure human bodies smell awful now because of the chemicals that we consume. When they're
Oh, you
burning.
mean like back then it might not have been so bad?
Well, cannibals do swear that human either tastes like pork or it tastes like chicken. So it probably would just smell like burning pork. Like once the hair and everything burns off, like the meat itself would probably just, and plus you would use like pine, you would use a bunch of fragrant wood that would actually like cover up the smell, I would imagine.
Yeah, Billy, don't you remember our cannibal? We dived deeply into cannibalism, and we, like you said, okay, what would you rather eat, right?
Yeah.
What type of body would you rather someone who maybe if they smoke, it might taste disgusting, or maybe it's a nice charged, smoky taste like they were in a smoker.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's like you're just making human barbecue when they're chain smoking Marlboros every day.
Yeah, that black tissue.
Also, how the fuck do you guys have a brand of cigarettes that's named Peter Jackson's?
You've never heard about Peter Jackson?
I'm well aware of them because when I went to the one sports game that this gentleman caller I had took me to in
What's
Canada.
a gentleman caller?
It was this dude
knocking on the door to suck your dick.
It was
Hello?
this dude in college that I didn't realize was into me, but we went and we spent a weekend
that's
in
funny.
Toronto. We
you
he
went down
was a
to
big-
Toronto and you didn't fucking tell us?
Yeah, fucking
Yo,
12,
I'd fucking watch or film or something.
12 years ago. I'm sorry, Billy.
No, Billy will be that. What's that from another teen movie? The guy that carries around the fucking bag.
Oh,
he always films everything, and he's got like some sort of grocery bag all the time.
Have you never seen American Beauty? That's what that's a parody of.
That is really. I didn't
Yes.
know that. I've never seen American Beauty.
Yo, I actually want you to bring down a gay friend and then just come out with me and pick up a girl for me. The hottest one, be like, don't worry.
Yeah,
and
'cause
then we're
Billy's
all
single
gay. And then
now,
be like,
man.
by the way, actually, Billy's not.
Yeah.
You want me to go with you and gaslight some poor girl into
See, there's the okay. Turn of phrase is everything. I want you to gaslight a girl to getting an unexpected gift. that's what I want. She's not poor. She's unknowingly about to be blessed.
Is this gift a full spa day package?
It's my dick.
So the church
That was
eventually
perfectly timed. Holy
combined
fuck.
the celebration of Christmas and the pagan year-end traditions, which is how Krampus became buddies with Saint Nicholas. And the first attempts to ban the Krampus dates all the way back to the 12th century. And the Catholic Church tried to ban Krampus celebrations because
Tried
it
to
obviously was
bang
set,
him,
like
eh?
as we said, it looked like the devil and raised some fears about devil worship. And Krampus pagan associations didn't help either. The 12th century In the 12th century, the Austrian fascist government also banned Krampus in 1934. It's funny how they're cool with that shit, though.
Well,
I'm
to be
sorry,
fair,
I'm just reading the sound titles. I'm curious what the hit.
I'm talking about Tommy's crazy ass.
the Austrian fascist government also had a lot of help from the Catholic Church in smuggling out some of their people and getting them down to Argentina afterwards. So,
Billy, your ancestors went with them, didn't they?
Went with who? Sorry.
Say that again.
The fascist government that existed in Austria in 1934. Smoke weed every day. They were assisted pretty heavily by the Catholic Church in smuggling some of their higher ups out down to Argentina back in the day.
So your German family fucking got smuggled out.
No, remember, I found out I'm not actually German. I'm Russian.
Oh,
are you gonna go fight?
Yeah, that's why I do want to fight all the time.
Fight the fake war. Come on, go fight the fake war.
No, but yeah, it turns out I'm Russian.
Are you actually?
Yeah, it turns out that's where my ancestors are from.
Tom, you'll dig this. Even my my super hard left friends, like my socialist and communist friends, are very like, no, Ukraine is full of Nazis.
Yeah, it is. And the thing is, you can
dude, it really is. Like, did you see at the World Cup? They had the fucking flag that had the National Front logo on it, and it's like, oh my god.
There's the World Economic Forum shit. Like they had the G20
politics.
I know. Yep. Yeah, drink. But like their symbol, I should pull it up, but like it is not needed. But you can go look it up. The G20 summit, I think in Japan or whatever. The symbol for it was literally a swastika. And it's just like, what? Like, they're doing it real in the open. And like I say, because like I know, and on the Antarctica episode, we mentioned Corey Good. He's being sued by Gaia.
Okay, is it the swastika or is it the Buddhist? No, is it the Indian symbol?
It's legitimately
is it cocked at an angle? Because remember, the SS one is angular. It's not the block. Because the block is an ancient symbol that the Nazis.
Yeah, the block's like a lot of Hindu and people.
It's like
Hindu,
crazy.
Native American. Wow. It's a lot of. Well, if you think about it, like most early cultures, you're gonna have primitive drawings that are gonna stick with your culture because we know symbols have power. We give them power, and I mean, like that's a block. Anybody can draw that at any.
You know what I've never realized too is like how almost every Indian family would have what I thought was the swastika on their doorstep. Every single one paint it on their door frames going in.
Isn't it like a ward? It's kind of like the evil eye where it blocks bad shit from coming in.
Yeah, because it was taken
got it.
As
it was about a year into my job. I've seen like at least over 400 of them, and I'm like, I finally asked someone, I'm like, is there a reason you have a swastika outside?
I can't find. I had.
He's like, that is not what that is.
It's fucked up, man.
Those poor people. They're like, it's literally been a part of their culture for fucking centuries.
Yeah.
Just like one fucking white guy has to culturally appropriate our bullshit. 100%. Fuck it up for the rest of us.
Weird they're putting out in their faces. I just want to mention that because, like, we did talk about Antarctica on the last episode, and I joked about Corey Good. He's actually being sued by Gaia and stuff like that. He's going down a dark fucking path, Corey Good. And I never said I believe what he said, just to make that fucking clear. I said it was interesting. But Dave Wilco always talks about, like, I believe this to an extent, is that they put things out in the open, and if you kind of accept it, then it's the reptilians or whatever fucking evil beings possess and control this planet. It's they're like, go ahead. Like, essentially it's an agreement supposedly that, like, if we just like don't do anything about them openly putting this in our faces, then it's like it's fucking game time.
Look, I'm gonna play devil's advocate and attempt to justify what Tom just said. So theoretically, there would be some truth and validity to that, psychologically speaking, one would imagine. Because if you're slowly drip feeding shit, eventually, little by little, it would be accepted as the norm. And if you're going to equate change somewhere, you want to do it on a generational level. So you want to like a little bit here and there. Like I'm not using the frog in the pot because that's been fucking alt-righted like crazy. But like just little bits here and there.
Yeah.
And eventually it's just so culturally accepted that you've actually shifted perception.
Yeah, and it's whatever. It's the world's getting a fucking dangerous place, and people know my opinion, or you don't, because like I said, take nothing seriously. You don't know what the fuck I'm thinking, do you?
Or the world goes through cycles, and we're just going through a nice long dark tea time of the soul.
Well, then when the fuck is the golden age, man? That everyone keeps talking about.
You probably won't live to see it.
No, I've been waiting my whole life for this shit, man.
Well,
I'm gonna
that's your
die,
first
and I'm gonna
mistake
meet.
there,
I'm gonna
Chief.
meet Space Jesus, and we're gonna fucking have tons of fun.
Oh, you're Mormon now? You're going to Planet Kolob?
Anton, let's talk about this fucking shit, Billy.
What?
We're gonna talk about the festivities that happen nowadays.
The parade. Oh yeah, I did. Hey,
I got a video
hey.
of this shit. This is so fun, man.
I have a slideshow.
That's still happening.
Yeah, I got.
Oh
tons
yeah,
of images to
Krampus
show.
parades are crazy. I told you I
It's
just went to
fucking
one
so
Saturday
fun.
or 2 Saturdays ago.
Anton's gonna show
That
because
was
he
a
went.
while ago, though. That was way
Look at
before
how fucking
Christmas.
fun this shit looks, man.
Yeah,
This
Krampus
is
Nacht is
my-
before Christmas. It's a couple weeks.
This is
before
my
Christmas.
type of
Huh.
fucking. This is my type.
I
of-
know you guys are trying to Halloweenize Christmas.
This is so. It's so much fun.
Stop taking my fucking fun
Yeah, Billy
gift
loves
giving
Christmas.
love Christmas. I fucking love this shit. You're trying to fucking make it Halloween.
Expect the first ghost when the bell tolls one.
Are you ready?
See, a Krampus
That's
parade
yours?
is fine if it's only the people in the parade watching. You're not allowed to all dress up. That becomes a fucking Halloween march.
That is not a Halloween party. That is
The Joe Biden Krampus.
That everyone's wearing the same costume. That's
Is
not
this
a
the one
parade.
you went to, Anton?
no. God, I wish. These are just photos from all around the world from Krampus nights.
Oh, that's fucking cool. I have pictures to show too. These ones are fucking sick. It looks like so
Y'all
much fun.
motherfuckers can't let go of Halloween.
No, I can't.
Nope.
I
Just can't
It is
let
the
other
sup- it
people
is the
enjoy what they
superior
enjoy. Just
holiday.
selfish as fuck.
But with this
Just-
podcast, I'm in Halloween every day because of Aaron's show and Anton's show and our show. Essentially,
Y'all are fucking selfish.
I can live in this Halloween fucking world.
Hey,
forever.
he's hustling. He must be running.
So
Like
there
I
are
said,
actually
for the
there's
audio, this is
Krampus
very visual.
there's Krampus racing.
That guy
as
literally
well.
took a Halloween mask.
Yeah,
And that was just a Halloween mask. This is stupid.
Please, Billy, please, no gibberish tonight. Please, I beg you.
I beg you. This is fucking sick.
Expect the first ghost
God,
when the
Billy.
bell tolls one.
Then expect my dick when I get
That's
drunk.
funny.
Ready for
Some of
Derpy
these-
Krampus? There's Derpy
Some
Krampus.
of this shit looks so fun. Oh yeah, I had this. There's so like, and it's like Santa versus Krampus.
There's magic in the air this evening, magic in the air.
This looks fucking.
All right, is this enough of it? Like, what's going on?
Just show it, Anton. You got some facts about this shit?
I do, but they're all hidden behind this fucking thing.
Okay,
Right
you
now. Oh,
can
there you
add
go.
that
There's
in
Black
chat.
Pete. There's Black Pete. I got him for you too.
Oh, what? That's cool. It's like cool when it's done like
Is he
that
throwing
way.
smoke bombs at people?
Like I get if you were just doing it where you're just kind of someone who like fucking went in a chimney, but like to me it is the blatant like look of blackface type of shit. That is, like,
Yeah.
problematic. Like this fucking issue. Fucking that's the issue for me. Is the fucking so crazy. Yeah, this
So you can protect your black friends you don't have?
I got black friends. I
Just
tons of
kidding,
black
I'm
friends.
just
A million black
joking.
friends. Like I said, I have Jamaican family.
I just watched that Andrew Schultz stand up the other day. It's making me laugh.
Andrew
Oh no,
Schultz
bring
is
it back. Bring it back. There you go.
He's like, I won't be 50-50.
Austria is home to the largest Krampus festival and the Krampus Museum, and this is why the legend is so well recognized throughout Europe. If good old
That's
Saint
why.
Nick was to have an evil brother who did the opposite, skipping ahead. For those who come from German families or may live in Germany themselves, the idea of Krampus is not a foreign one. It's believed that the earliest tales of Krampus go back long before Christianity and actually have pagan roots. We talked about that. Talked about traditional comps. So Krampusnacht festivals around the world. Interestingly enough, in Germany, St. Nicholas Day and Krampusnacht fall within 24 hours of one another.
That's so fun.
Since the two legendary figures are said to work side by side, well-behaved children are treated to visits from St. Nicholas, while poorly behaved children believe the threat of Krampus might come around instead. So Krampus is generally involved in the following Christmas parades: Austria, Bavaria, and miscellaneous parts of Germany, Slavonia, South Tyrol in Italy, Croatia,
are all those
and Hungary.
people primarily white? Like all those
Yes.
places? That's just a lot.
Most of those are
white people?
Germanic races, so yes. And what has evolution taught us? That generally people that live in snow-covered regions don't have a fuckload of melanin in their skin. Why? Because the sun's not as much of a problem.
That's true. That's why Trudeau fucking wore blackface, because he's like, man, I'm so fucking white.
He was just mad that like because he
Cheers.
wasn't. Yeah. He didn't have that lovely tan that his dad
that's so
had.
weird.
You know, because Castro had a lovely tan.
Yeah, his father had a great tan, man. Everyone knows that. Fucking, especially his mother. She's like, she loved tan, bearded men.
Is that cheers again? Because
Billy's down.
So the largest Krampus parade in America takes place in New Orleans, whereas the largest Krampus parade in Europe takes place in Austria. All of these festivals generally boast hundreds, if not thousands, of visitors and costumed folks engaging in the parade. That one parade we did show, Billy, you were right. Everybody seemed to kind of have gotten the memo, and they all wore the same costume for some reason. But normally, Krampus parades are much more varied than that. Krampus parades.
Yeah,
are
we got
like,
some videos to show of that too. So that's what we to end this.
Well, that's not what I was saying though. I was saying there's a difference in like. You're taking over the Christmas parade, meaning like I would have appreciated this a lot more. I would have appreciated this a lot more if there was like only X amount of people that did it and then everyone else spectacled. This just became a Halloween march with everybody's like, do your best Krampus.
Fuck you, Tom.
I just want to know, what is there any celebrity I look like? Who do I look like? I look like Ric Flair. Woo! Woo! It's
you know that guy from Monsters Inc. The secretary, the blob.
Oh no! I just look like an 80s guy.
I'm watching, Thompson.
Yeah,
always watching.
Yeah,
I just look like one of those fucking like 80s guys that got perms and shit. You know what I mean?
You look like Captain Douchebag in a wig.
Oh, you're fucking.
Yeah, it looks like you're like, you know what's cool? High school parties.
I do look like a fucking weird. This is gonna be my Jimmy Savile wig when we dive into that fucking character. Fucking maniac. So yeah, everyone, Merry Christmas. We're gonna end this on some fun stuff, and I hope Billy has fucking some sort of.
I got a fun fact.
Remember
fucking fuck. Buddy's teeth are out.
Correct.
That's a quick trip to the dentist.
Do you remember that from the Christmas?
I do
Live
remember
special?
that. Yeah.
You said I get fucked up. For all the other listeners, that obviously I told you to in the video, but like Santa's like he's drunk and he gets destroyed because this car kisses him in the face. So I want everyone to obviously have a fun with this time. After this, yeah, get all fucked up. Like I just smoked up some weed. I'm onto my fucking my eggnog's done. I'm onto like have fun with this shit. Let's watch This Is Fun. So let's see a couple. I have 2 videos of these parades. So yeah, fucking remember unmute your mic if you want a fucking time. This is gonna be I'll show this one.
Looks like they're just bullying people. Oh, they're just bullying them.
Yeah,
That's hot.
That's hot. Just whipping these fucking people, man. Nice. Just whipping chicks. They're like hitting them. It seems like hard.
It seems like Krampus probably hit some hard.
I don't know. I was into it when Krampus was whipping the adult, but this just kind of seems abusive now.
I like it.
Yeah, well, fuck. I want to see one actually go full into character.
But
once you see a fucking 4-year-old,
look at him go mad on that kid though.
No, on a child. No, that's a teenager. I want to see a fucking 4-year-old just get it.
This must be part of the show though. People antagonize them, I'm sure. Like, yo, there's full on whipping these people. This Krampus has got kids in a headlock, man. Yo, this is fucking abuse. This kid seems fucking happy.
Yeah, they're laughing. They're
all going for it. Like it seems.
Oh,
like
hit him!
The kids are on the other side of the fence, and they're having a dance party. Okay.
Oh, and that's like little Santa. He's giving out suckers and shit.
You just see Krampus come run and tackle the dude that's handing out the candy in the basket.
That's funny.
I did not see that.
So it seems like if you want to participate in the beating of the parade,
you get some candy.
Then you are on that side of it, and this is more for like the kids. It seems like this guy blows up by accident. Boom.
That's kind of cool.
Fun, eh?
It's
Yeah,
an
that-
excuse
that-
to get in
that would be
costume and
fun.
go fuck off. So I mean, that's
Like, I just thought it was funny they were just like fucking beating them fucking with sticks and shit. This one. This one's fun. Whatever the fuck you say. I don't know what you're saying. Anton, can you fucking interpret? Can you be our interpreter? You're muted. Be our interpreter, Anton. You're muted.
Unmute your mic.
Unmute your mic.
So here we have the Krampus in its native territory. We have the fire-breathing Krampus, the red mist Krampus, and we have the steal your children's French fries Krampus. They don't need it because they are fat and they are unhealthy. And to eat the French fries is to promote the decay of Western civilization. But it is fine because everything dies. Everything dies, and Krampus is forever.
This looks
As a child, you will die. This Krampus forever. This Krampus
is a
forever.
big one.
We fan the flames of hell with our sticks. We make them grow higher.
Costumes are sick, actually. Look at that guy. He's like fucking Tom Hardy Krampus.
Tom Hardy Krampus. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's said
that
two of my
pedophile Santa
favorite
Claus.
things.
Look at the Viking
God of
fucking
War Krampus. Those are Kratos Krampus.
Oh, these are actually sick. Like, people put like effort into these costumes.
That's what I'm saying,
they're
dude.
pretty cool.
Krampus parades are fucking dope.
This looks sick. This looks so much fun. Fuck Christmas. I'm celebrating Krampus not from now on. It doesn't look that cold. Like, everyone's in coats, but man, it's not fucking. It's snowing outside, I think, right now.
It's snowing outside. No,
The
see, you're being a
intense
bitch.
music.
You just gotta fucking. If you're gonna show up with your children are gonna get smacked.
Yeah, that's true.
Look,
Or
as somebody that wears
in a bathtub.
as somebody that wears horns that is literally just a repurposed God of War mask. But as somebody that wears horns as frequently as possible, those are fucking heavy, and I'm amazed those stay on their heads that well.
That's a lot of Gorilla Glue.
How do you know who's getting fucking drunk and who's not? And like,
That's the point. It's Europe. Everyone's drunk.
Yeah.
Crazy fucking. It seems like fun. Like I'm into all that dark shit, right? It's not like it seems like a fun.
It would be.
time
It would be fun.
to like just drink and people are dressed because I would definitely dress up if I had the time and effort and money to do it. I would fucking 100% do that shit.
Yeah.
It sounds fun, and it's cool that the people celebrate different things than. The Billy loves Christmas. I think it's a little bit materialistic and
Well, then don't make it materialistic. My
Consumerism
favorite
and-
part about Christmas is the fact that everyone guaranteed is not working, and you get to actually just spend an awesome day with your fucking.
you'll be
loved
working
ones.
though.
No, I won't be.
You off for a week like I am? Let's fucking party.
Not a week, but I'm off for Christmas Day.
Yeah, one day.
That's not true. I'm also off Christmas Eve.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, because it's a fucking weekend this year.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. Weekends don't matter to me.
you get 3 stats. So you're gonna work on the stat.
What the fuck's a stat holiday for me? I don't
yeah.
get shit like that.
It sucks. That's what I see. Billy
self-employed, man.
always working self-employed. He's got to make sure people are breathing in asbestos in their attic. So
My end goal at the end of the day is to give everybody asbestos.
all right, are we fucking ready for this?
Wow.
Yes, sir.
What a hole.
Fucking stupid all.
Yeah, I love that fucking hole.
It's time for.
I can redo this. I can redo this better.
Fun fact of the day.
You breathe it.
It's not that. Well, I was screaming, man.
Yeah,
You
it was in
turned
your
down my
basement.
mic because I was screaming so loud, and I was trying to make it
I was
scream.
in his base. I was like, "You fucking scream as loud as you want." He's like, "I'm sick of recording this." He's like, and he complained about it every time he had to do it because he's like, he had to muster up the fucking thing to do it because he started it. He started this fucking fun fact thing so long ago. I think it's funny that we still do it. And it just started. I was like, "Well, you gotta have like a I made something for you," and then he just had. He's like, "It's Billy," and then the fun fact was created. It's very funny how long it's existed.
So,
Those are
anyways,
some of my favorite episodes where you're just like, I'm not doing it today. I'm not
Yeah.
yelling fun fact today.
Yeah, and the one time he's like, it's Billy's fun fact of the day. Come on, enthusiasm.
It's not the coolest one I've ever had, but I kind of like it because I didn't know it. Do you know Dr. Phil or not Dr. Phil? Sorry,
Phil.
Uncle Phil. Voiced Shredder in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I just found that out today, and I was like, no fucking shit. That's
Fuck
cool
yeah.
as shit.
Yeah,
that was a cool one. That was a cool, just little. Yeah, there's a little fucking tidbit of information.
I didn't know it when I was a kid, but then when I learned it, it was like everything clicked in my head. Was like, of course that's Uncle Phil's fucking.
Yeah, you realize immediately the second you hear it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh fuck, okay, that's right.
Turtles. Like, oh shit.
Because Billy's fun facts are legit, like they're nothing. And I'm always like, can you do a fun fact kind of concerning the episode? And he was like, no. I'm like, all right. Because I always ask him to do it kind of themed.
Oh, fuck
and
that.
He never does it. Even when
I'm on
like,
Billy's side on this one.
Yeah, it's a random ass tidbit of knowledge that you never would have fucking thought about in your life. Did you hear the last one, Anton?
What was the last one?
The Dover Demon.
Bullfrogs don't sleep.
Yeah, that one.
Really?
Yeah, well, they take intermittent rest, but it's studies shown that there's not one point in their resting that they are never 100% conscious.
Wow.
So like they will take like periodic like 1 minute nap, 1 minute nap, 1 minute nap, but like they're never not like ready.
So they're basically just idling at 100 miles an hour and just like
100% of the time. Yes. Yeah,
When
they
they
never
need to be.
stop.
Interesting.
Isn't that fucking insane? Yeah, that was
That's
awesome. I thought you'd like that one too. I just couldn't redo that one. That one was cool.
Yeah, that one was cool. The Dr. Phil thing, that's what fucking some celebrity. It's
Uncle Phil.
No, Uncle Phil, man.
Yeah.
Uncle Phil voiced Shredder. It's cool as shit. I didn't know that. And as soon as you hear that, you're like, oh fuck me, I'm an idiot. Like, how did you not fucking piece that together?
What about for the fucking Jehovah's Witness out there that can't listen to this podcast and they're not watching too
The
much
Jehovah's Witness that can't listen to this podcast?
Yeah, why can't Jehovah's? We're not a blood transfusion. They can do
Jehovah Witnesses do not celebrate Christmas at all. Guy at work,
They don't celebrate holidays. No birthdays.
Yeah,
no
no
Christmas.
holidays.
No nothing.
Isn't that fucking what a boring life? We worked with a chick at Swiss Chalet that was a fucking Jehovah. I was like, you don't like fucking like no holidays. Nope. Like so crazy. I was like, oh.
Can you imagine living your life with nothing to look forward to?
Yeah, I know. It's just like what a depressing. And that they think that
alcohol.
Yeah, they think that they can make this heaven because every other religion is more like, oh, go fucking, it doesn't really matter what you do here as long as you kind of do good and you just fucking say like, oh, love me, God, I repent. Then you'll get to go to heaven, essentially, right? Where in their religion, they're like, why don't we turn this to heaven? And they don't really believe in an afterlife to an extent. And they believe that they can turn this, from what I understand, at least.
It's a little different than that. Wolf says the worst we got is Jemima witnesses. Y'all want some pancakes? No, thank you.
Jemima witnesses. Oh my god.
Very fucking
but no,
that
so
was fun though, guys.
Jehovah's Witnesses are the ones that believe that there is only a specific amount of people that will be allowed into heaven because citing some biblical text or whatever, and heaven will be earth. Like Jesus will come back, will defeat the Antichrist, and make heaven on earth.
I don't know. I don't know about this Jesus guy. Like I always say when I do make fun of Jesus on my own or make a joke about Jesus, I always say if you're out there, Jesus, and you hear this and you're actually real, I'm sorry. Like don't fucking smite me.
I don't know if I ever told you guys. This is actually a funny story to end on. My mom used to be super my whole family is religious, but yeah, so I grew up in church. But anyways, my mom used to like go like hardcore, and she'd be like, the fucking Christ come back any second. Come back when you're shitting.
Dude, my mother pulled the same.
You could be
shit.
shitting. So my older brother, she did that to my older brother more than me, and he's like, for fucking years I was petrified that I'd be pooping and flames would just start fucking coming around me. Like you scared the fuck out of me.
No, I empathize with your older brother, dude. Like my mother did the same shit to me, but she is fucking nuts. So she would add on all the really gory details of the fucking apocalypse and shit. And like there were many, many years that I spent as a kid just like terrified that
just scared
it was gonna happen at any second. Yeah, it's just like
I didn't have that.
That's
man.
why I despise religion as much as I do. Which I have no problem with other people if it makes you a better person. Fucking use it. Cool.
Yeah, I know we've said that.
But
all
if
the
it makes
time
you a
too.
shittier person, then fuck you.
It's funny because I went to, like I've said this, went to church till I was like 6 or 7, And then they
So you don't
saying,
even remember
they started
church.
saying some homophobic shit, and we fucking left the church. I've never seen it since. Don't believe in that shit. I believe I am God.
Yeah, now
but
be a homo and have to sit through that shit until you're fucking like.
I remember
Is this
Sunday
politics?
school.
Anyways,
Yes.
what do you get on this
All right.
rant about?
It
Cheers,
was
guys.
fun, because we're talking about Christmas. It's
Yeah,
all about
cheers.
fucking religion. That's what you get. You get what you give. All right.
I
Everybody,
hope you guys
love
I
everybody.
hope you're spending time with your loved ones this Christmas and enjoy yourself, and don't make this a Halloween fucking goddamn holiday, please.
All right, Billy, give me-
Halloween this
oh,
shit
sorry.
even more, people.
Yes. But you know where to find us, www.strangebrewttv.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And obviously for the audio listeners, if you chose to listen to it, then we always suggest even next year, whatever, I would go watch the video, have fun with us, drink. You can put this stuff on your TV.
Even next year, just
Or-
watch the goddamn video.
Or watch it again. I'm just saying, like,
One more time.
All right, I hope you guys
little-
have fun. Very Merry Christmas.
Have yourself a little Christmas in July. Next year, around summertime, throw us on and get festive.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
Motherfucker.
See you guys. Cheers.
Adios.
My mouse died. I can't end this. I can't end it.
So there's one time in band camp.
Where's the Christmas?
coming.
Where's the Christmas beats at?
Oh, here we go. Christmas freestyle, Strange Brew. Yo,
Like I'm popping in the
Yo,
club.
it's Christmas and I got a wish list. I'm gonna slap Santa in his fucking bitch tits. I don't really give a shit, kids, at all. I've got big hairy ass balls. Now I'm about to deck them all. You better get it up. I don't know what's going on, cause everyone's fucked. They're all shopping, trying to get their shit done. Everyone's gotta go get a gun.
Rush around, Christmas time, yeah, hit the ground, cause I pop my Glock 9, and that's what I do, I rob you, just to take your Christmas toys away from the little girls and boys. That's I am evil Satan. That's Mr. Santa Claus when I come up with my hairy balls.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Santa Claus, and I've got some big ass claws like I'm Krampus. I'm gonna stamp around and go rampant and start a rampage. All these people can't stand their damn age. Grow up, you little elfish fuck. And I'm seeing what's going on, cause now I've got my dick tucked between my legs.
Christmas time, it's cheerful and joy. Time to shine, time to make some noise. This is what I do when me and Tomcat come through Strange Brew. Here to entertain you, that's the kind of shit you pop right off and you give a middle finger. Fuck them all. Oh damn, my freestyle's better than all your written shit, man.
Yeah, it's never written cause we know that this is about to be the Thanksgiving. Just joking, that just happened. Everyone is trying to start rapping. And look at the time and year and the place is now. Everyone is inside their house. They can't leave cause of COVID. And I don't know what's going on cause I don't know shit.
Oh, took a sip, and the whiskey is so strong this time. Where's Santa's bitch tits at? His face, and no, that's his behind. It looks all the same to me. And then Billy comes up on the band just like, oh, it's here it goes.
I'm gonna let my head nod, drink some fucking eggnog. All these people are living in a fog. They can't see through it. See what's going on, cause we're gonna start a movement. Get all the midgets together, and then we'll run down the street wearing leather. And I don't really know what to say, because I hate Christmas to this very day.
I don't like that. I really don't. Is this going into another beat? Are we having a... Oh, back to the same. Yeah, fuck your kids. Fuck their race. Fuck whatever you want. This is a marathon that I'll win. I tied my shoelace so damn tight. It's not a 1, no 2. It's a triple knot. That shit doesn't fall apart.
Yo, I'm like a little nutcracker. I'm gonna crack your nuts on the concrete. See what's going on, cause I'm gonna spit on beat so quickly. Gonna come up and I got the whiskey and a little rum. I'm a little dumb when it comes to the celebration, because I know I'm gonna bring a gun to the shopping mall and say, everyone get down, no!
See, you can't fuck with me. I'm like Mr. Miyagi. I know karate. It's not Cobra Kai. My fucking style will make that kick go so high. Yo, I hit him in his face and now he's got a black eye. Go, you're a disgrace. Just sit back, put some ointment on it, kick back,
We got the
relax.
stockings hanging from the fucking fireplace. You better run around, because I'm gonna spit some fire in your face. And I know this place is kinda crazy, but everyone is sitting in their house daily. Don't you love COVID? Fucking no shit is bullshit. This is probably planned from the government.
You know what's worse than that? Because I don't visit my mom, in fact. I'm going to be pretty mad at what one family. I can't even see my goddamn nephew. That's insanity. That's just crazy. I'm not going to follow them rules. I don't give a fuck about them rules, cause Strange Brew.
You gotta do what you gotta do, cause we're just drinking on some brew and doing what we have to do. The beat's about to change and you can't sleep tonight because Santa's gonna whip you with some chains. Like Krampus, you can't stand this. You can't handle this type of shit because I'm like a crazy white kid. Oh, it's about to change.
Oh, damn. I could rock this.
All right.
Woo! Yeah! Okay, let's fucking get this. I got this. All right, so think about the last time when you were just 7 or 8 or 9. You crept downstairs and saw the Christmas presents. Oh my God, I'm gonna open all of them. Just a little bit, just a little slit. And Mom and Dad won't even fucking know I did it.
Yeah, when I get downstairs, I'm gonna get so scared when I see my mom fucking up big white Santa Claus. I'm like, oh my God, put on pause. Now I don't know what's going on because he's eating milk and cookies, getting a little gushy, pushy on my mom. She's wearing a thong, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I even rapping about when Santa's stepping inside your house?
He comes down the chimney. He's not looking for cookies, he's looking for some women pussy, and that's all he really ever needed. And he's jolly, and they all just greet him.
Yeah, and you see the reindeer flying across the sky. You're like, oh my, I've never seen a reindeer fly, and that's really weird because now I'm really high. Is it because I'm high or I'm a little drunk? Or should I have some more eggnog punch?
Probably both. That's so weird.
Over. This is the end of the freestyle.
So when you think about me, Billy gets so creepy. He just enters your home at night.